right. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 80 time right now, 12 minutes after the hour, y'all. Time for the front page. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. The Senate voted unanimously on Tuesday to pass legislation that would make Juneteenth a national holiday. The bipartisan bill needs to be passed by the House and get signed by President Biden before it becomes law. Now, in international news, there's more unrest in Israel. A new prime minister was elected on Sunday, and yesterday, airstrikes were launched in Gaza Strip in response to racist nationalists who were protesting the new regime. Meanwhile, President Biden will be meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin in Geneva today in the final event of his 8-day European trip. Biden plans to bring up a range of issues, including cyber attacks on the U.S. companies. And last but certainly not least, the U.S. reached another very sad pandemic milestone yesterday, passing 600,000 deaths from COVID-19. Almost 65% of U.S. adults have received at least one vaccine shot. And yesterday, New York and California became the latest states to remove COVID restrictions. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. You can follow me on all social media at Eva Marcel. Now it's time to take a look at sports. Rock T, what's going on?
Already, man. We probably need to stand up and give Kevin Durant a standing ovation right about now, man. The wounded Brooklyn Nets defeat Milwaukee last night in Game 5. It was looking ugly for about 3.5 quarters, and then Kevin Durant said, wait a minute, I'm Kevin Durant. I'm one of the best players in the NBA, matter of fact, in the world. And we are close. We're in striking distance. 49 points, 17 rebounds, 10 assists. Man. Triple-double, man. James Harden did play. He was wounded. He was out there as a decoy. He realized, everybody else realized, he only had 5 points. He can barely run out there, man. But, you know, I appreciate his heart, but it is what it is. Kevin Durant.
Is that going to take him to the end?
Man, if Kevin Durant does what he did last night, he may be able to get him there. And let's just pray that Kyrie Irving ankle is not that bad and he can come back in the next round. But, man, I just got to applaud KD for doing what he did last night, man. That's mad respect right there. And next hour in my sports report, I'm going to break down the all-NBA teams that were selected, the first team, second team, and the third team. I got a problem with a player that was snubbed. Yes, and I'm going to explain to you why I got a problem with this player not being on one of these teams in my next sports report later on in the show. Stay tuned for that. Gary, what's up there, Pimpin'?
All right, y'all. Music legend and entrepreneur Jay-Z, y'all, is now an investor in plant-based chicken company, y'all, Simulate. Now, they're saying which closed at $50 million funding round earlier this month. Now, they're saying that it's led by 776 an investment fund created by Twitter founder Alexis Ohanian. And if y'all know who Alexis is, that's Miss Serena Williams' husband. And I forgot that he created Twitter. Now, they're saying y'all that the investment round, y'all, a Simulate spokesman confirmed y'all to Bloomberg, included participation from Marcy Venture Partners, that's MVP, an investment fund created by Jay-Z, Rock Nation Managing Director Jay Brown, and venture capitalist Larry Maris. Now, a lot of people was wondering about this because, you know, I'm sure he told his beautiful wife Beyonce about this here, but, you know, Beyonce like real chicken, and this chicken, y'all, is from plant-based, and people wondering, you know, if she's going to really, how this is going to fare with them, because, you know, there's a famous chicken company, a chicken place that gave Beyonce a lifelong chicken pass where she could get all the chicken that she wanted, and this chicken ain't vegan. But Jay-Z decided to invest in this plant-based chicken company. So we're going to see how this all work out, honey, because Jay-Z invests in a lot of companies, and they make a lot of money. I mean, I didn't realize that, you know, and they call the place Tesla of chicken. They're saying that, but they call the thing Tesla chicken. That's how good this plant-based chicken is. So I guess when they get out in the stores, which it is out in the stores, maybe I'll try it one day and see how it works and see.
You ain't going to like it, Gary.
You don't like it, Brad?
No, you're not going to like it. I can eat some vegan food. I don't think you would like it. You don't even like salad, Gary.
Is it real chicken?
No, it's vegan chicken. It's plant-based. It's not real chicken.
I thought it was me, Ricky, because I kept thinking, what is a plant-based chicken?
Somebody got to explain all this, explain the vegan
manufactured chicken process. It's just like that.
I thought they just ate grass. Plant-based.
It gives you the same texture. Right. Exactly. It gives you the same texture as chicken. Like last time I went to a place and got some chicken like that, they had put like a sugar cane as the stick, and then they had battered and like baked some type of meat, plant-based chicken. So
okay, I
Yeah.
got to.
And you could get it in
Well,
original and
class.
spicy flavors, and you can get it from Whole Foods, y'all store. So they say you could get it over there. So congratulations to Jay-Z. I mean, he's working out and doing great things with his money. And that's another thing quickly what bothers me too about sometimes these rappers. They do all this wonderful stuff, invest their money in different things and buy all this stuff, but they forget to tell these youngsters out there that's still out there shooting and banging that, oh, I'm an entrepreneur now too. I'm not longer just rapping, but I'm doing other things. So
we do that. We do tell the youngest that. Now, they don't always listen, but we do try to give them our journey and our story so they can be encouraged. But it don't always work, Gary. Don't do that to all rappers.
Okay. All right, the color today, honey, is one of my favorite colors. My color today is rose brown. On the high end, you say rose brown, and on the low, just say beautiful brownish pink. That's your color for today. Brad, what you got coming up in the hot spot?
Coming up next in the hot spot, Cardi B talks Fast and Furious 9. And I'm going to tell you what she had to say up next. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show. The hot spot.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot
and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show is the bottom of the hour. Time for the hot spot. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brett Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Cardi B has revealed that Vin Diesel invited her to star in the upcoming Fast and Furious 9. Cardi B plays Lisa, a woman who is connected to Vin Diesel's character's past. She said Vin Diesel reached out and he was talking about a role, and I'm like, it's freaking Fast and Furious. Get me there, put me on a plane. I like the fact that I'm representing such a powerful, strong woman. She's just that bia. Cardi added that Vin made her feel very comfortable on the set and said that seeing co-stars like Ludacris and Don Omar in the film makes the hood have hope. The Fast and Furious is due out June 25th. I can't wait to see it. All right, y'all, moving on. Charles Polovich, from that name, we know that he is not African American. The 70-year-old man allegedly responsible for killing Nicki Minaj's father, Robert Minaj, has denied any wrongdoing in the $150 million lawsuit. According to Polovich, he's trying to dismiss the lawsuit, and his lawyer is accusing Nicki's dad of being reckless, careless, and negligent in crossing the street. The lawyer additionally claimed that his client had to make a sudden and unexpected circumstance, not of his own making, because he was faced with an emergency. Charles Polovich is scheduled to appear in court in August. Now, if you in a car and somebody crossing the street, I think you would see them. What y'all think about that? You crossing the street reckless? You're in a car.
Wait a minute. It's talking about how he died?
Yeah, her dad got killed because this man was driving, but he's denying wrongdoing. He ran over him, and he's saying that her dad was being reckless and careless and negligent in crossing the street. No, what?
Yeah, even if you have the right of way or whatever, you don't hit passengers. Even if the light is green and somebody crossing the street, that don't mean you go and just run over them because the light is green.
Exactly.
It sounds like he's trying to complicate the matter to try to get out of it.
Yeah,
that's what them lawyers do. They muddy up the water.
Yeah, and Polovich, we know he ain't on our side. Anyway, right. Jay-Z has filed a lawsuit, y'all, against Jonathan Mannion, the photographer behind the cover photo of his 1996 debut album, Reasonable Doubt, over the use of his likeness in pictures and other merchandise sold without permission. Now, Jay-Z is asking Mannion to discontinue the use of his name and likeness. He's also seeking compensatory, is that right? Compensatory?
Yeah.
Yep.
Compensatory damages, consequential damages, lost profits, and or disgorgement of Mannion's profits. Now, come on, Eva, what's disgorgement?
That one I actually don't know.
Girl.
I know. I threw the word.
Compensatory, consequential, and disgorgement.
Compensatory is easy. That's compensation in a different form.
I'm going to have to pull out my dictionary, girl. Lord have mercy. All right, well, I put out my dictionary. We're going to wrap up the hot spot right there. Coming up next, we got Rock T's HBC, you know. And why don't y'all hit us up for them wake-up calls at 866-9-RICKY. That's 1-866-9-RICKEY. Rock T, who you repping this time?
We got Central State University, another one of our heroes that attended, man. Stay tuned. HBC, you know, is up next. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, pimpin'.
What's up?
Get it up.
Get out of bed.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Now you know. And if you don't know, now you know.
HBC, you know.
Let's get it poppin', baby. Let's get it poppin'. You already know, man. Rock Teasy for Sheezy in the building. It's time for another HBC. You know, it's time to highlight another one of our heroes that attended one of our fine historically black colleges and universities. That's right. We finna head on down to Wilberforce, Ohio. Ohio. Central State University, established in 1887. Home of the Maroon and Gold Marauders. Also home of the invincible Marching Marauders Marching Band. Oh yeah, let's talk about one of y'all's former students. Hugh Douglas, the man himself. All-American defensive end that played football at Central State University, where he was named Defensive Player of the Year. Drafted in the first round by the New York Jets. Also played with the Philadelphia Eagles and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Made 3 Pro Bowls. First team All-Pro, not once, but twice. NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year. After his football career, spent some time as an ESPN analyst as well. Oh, by the way, did I mention he's a proud member of Phi Beta Sigma fraternity? Mr. Hugh Douglas, another proud HBCU alum of Central State University. If you didn't know, now you know. If you want me to highlight your favorite HBCU, hit me up on my social media platforms at Rock T Holla. Let's get it.
HBCU.
We got the one and only Dr. MJ Collier on with us this morning. Dr. Collier, what's up?
Good morning, Rickey Smiley, and it is time for our coronavirus update today. Now that we've reached a milestone of 600,000 deaths due to the coronavirus, that's due to the Johns Hopkins University coronavirus tracker, we need to look at that and put it in perspective. Ricky, that number is greater than the population of Baltimore. It's greater than the entire population of Milwaukee, and it's greater than the number of Americans who died of cancer in the past year. So as bad as that is, it just brings it into the light as to how many people we have lost. So the president was quoted as saying, even though the number of cases are dropping and have dropped dramatically in the United States, there's still too many lives being lost, and now is not the time to let our guard down. And so one of the things that happened with this virus, Ricky, is proved adept at exploiting inequalities in the United States healthcare system. The first wave of fatalities were disproportionately represented by African Americans. We were dying at higher rates than those of other ethnic or racial groups as the virus rampaged through urban cities like Detroit and New Orleans. Now, there's even more people, a new wave of disproportionate people dying, and that's in the Hispanic community and the Native American community. So we need to be aware that Native Americans, Latinos, and blacks are 2 to 3 times more likely than white people to die of the coronavirus. So get vaccinated. There are proven over and over again that the vaccines are safe. The vaccines are effective against the variants, including the alpha, beta, and the new Delta variant that I talked about previously. And so get your vaccines, people. They're out there. They're readily available. No appointments are necessary, and you can get them and keep yourself healthy. So on a lighter note, Ricky, Walt Disney World states that if you've been vaccinated, you can take your mask off while you're visiting Walt Disney World in Florida. Yeah. So that'll make it easier to see your smiles, and you can have more fun, But if you're on the public transportation, like the monorails or the buses in the parking lot, you still got to wear your mask. But if you have been fully vaccinated and you can show they're not asking for proof of vaccination, this is the honor system. That's the problem with that. The honor system hopefully will remain honorable. Then you can start to, open up and loosen up. And this is just the tip of the iceberg as to the differential in privileges that are going to be offered to people that have been fully and completely vaccinated versus those who are still vaccine resistant and just decide I'm not going to get the vaccine.
All right, let's go to the phone.
Let's see what the people are asking about.
All right, let's go to the phone. You're on with Dr. Collier.
Yes, I had both of my shots, but the person that I live with haven't had either of their shots. What should I do in a case like this?
Put them out.
Okay, you are fully, completely protected. The person that you live with that has not had their shot is the one that's at risk. So you don't have to worry about catching the virus. You don't have to worry about giving them the virus. They need to get the vaccine, though, so encourage them in a passive-aggressive manner that you are now completely vaccinated and safe. You are a super soldier, and that you want to share that with them since y'all are sharing living space. And so take them, to go get the vaccine the same place you got it, and hopefully they will be protected as well.
All right, Joe, Dr. Collier, good morning.
I was wondering, in the children that's 12 and up, the boys, will it affect their them having babies in the future?
No, that was one of those internet discussions that was going around. They were talking about fertility in men and women. And so what will happen and will affect their fertility in the future is if they catch the coronavirus, it has been noted and detected in the reproductive system. And so we want to make sure that that's not a problem. So let's protect them. Let's get their shots now that they're available. The Pfizer vaccine has been approved. The Moderna vaccine is seeking approval and will be soon available for that age group as well. Right now, that's a one shot. The only concern is that we have had the incidence of myocarditis in that age group, particularly males. And there's an emergency meeting of the CDC on the 18th and 2 days on Friday. And they're going to talk about that to see if that's a risk factor they need to spend more quality time thinking about.
All right, John, Dr. Collier, good morning.
Okay, my question is, I had the COVID and I recovered from the COVID. Can you get like a card, like a vaccine card to travel? I didn't get a shot.
No, you can't get a card yet, but it's been stated that in my last report that you should be able to get a note from your doctor that says that you have, particularly if you tested positive for the antibodies, and they can confirm that you had the disease. At this point, there's no equivalent to the vaccination card. So get the vaccines. You're still eligible. You do have immunity. Let's be clear. You do have immunity if you have recovered from the disease. But if you get the shots, you're going to just be able to travel easier. It's the path of least resistance right now as far as your activities are concerned. And the shots are readily available. And remember, everybody, the shots are free. If you have insurance, they're going to charge your insurance. If you don't have your insurance, there's no hassle. There's no problem. They just take your name and information so that they can bill the government for it. But it doesn't cost you anything. So don't worry about the cost or any cost associated with coronavirus vaccination. It's free, people. It's free.
All right, disclaimer. We got to go.
Okay, these are the opinions of Dr. M.J. Collier, not those of Mr. Rickey Smiley or the Rickey Smiley Morning Show production crew. Listen to around the United States and on the internet around the world. Reach me on all social media at ASK Dr. MJ.
I'm trying to tell y'all, don't worry about what people say about you. They're going to try to belittle you. They're going to try to cellularize your name. They're going to try to sabotage you. They're going to just try to do anything they're trying to do to destroy you.
She wrong, but she right. Gary, what you got coming up next?
Hold it. He's half man, half woman. It's Gary. I want to hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
Gary, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. We all know, everybody on this show knows that Kevin Hart is the GOAT, y'all, the greatest of all time. But there's some people out there saying, Now, Kevin Hart, y'all, has responded to people who say, y'all, that he isn't funny. Now, he did an interview, y'all, with the Sunday Times, and he said, y'all, that he's not funny. Slander is the best. He said, this is for you. To all of you out there who said this, he said, I have 3 stand-up comedy specials that fall in the top 10 highest grossing comedy specials of all time. He said, 2 of my specials are in the top 3 of all time. He said, I have been the highest grossing comedian in entertainment for years now. He said, I have also been the highest grossing comedian in the box office with over $4 billion in earnings. He also continued saying that J. Cole said it best, if you're laughing at a millionaire, the joke's on you. And he also discussed, y'all, the cancel culture, saying, he said he personally don't give a mess about it. He said if somebody has done something truly damaging, then absolutely a consequence should be attached. He said, but when you just talk about it, nonsense. He said, when you're talking, someone said they need to be taken down. He said, shut the mess up. He said, what are you talking about? Unquote.
Right. Oh, right. I know he didn't get that about being not funny. That's for sure. Right. It's all
Exactly.
it's all about preference and taste. You know what I'm saying? You got hamburgers and you got salad. You know, some people like salad, some people like hamburgers better. So it's all about what you like and what the majority like. And Kevin Hart be selling out stadiums and arenas by himself, like on a Wednesday. We can't sell no tickets to the weekend. Shoot, Kevin, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, he talked about it on his radio show last night he, I think he's feeling a little bit attacked right now, and he felt like he needed to not defend himself, but kind of establish who he is and what he's done. And I think it came off the wrong way for a lot of people because people were saying that in these times where so many people are struggling, that it came off kind of tacky and small for him to focus on the money and the success when so many people are struggling. Small. That was I'm saying those were the responses he was getting.
Was taking and small. Is people saying that he's not funny, he's not this, not that, and numbers don't lie. Period.
Yeah, exactly.
He just said, "Hey, here's the numbers." That's what he's saying. He didn't pop up and start bragging about what he got. Numbers don't lie.
He's never done that. This is the first time he's ever done that. He's not that type of dude.
And one of the nicest people ever.
And his company employs several hundred people.
Right. Nobody. They don't talk about that.
Look at that. I'm just going to say they don't care about that.
They don't want to talk about that.
Right.
They talking about that stuff that went down with him and his wife a couple of years ago. So maybe they bringing that up. I don't know.
What they got to do with all the families he feeds?
Well, a lot. They say he ain't.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with it. He providing
paychecks. Talking about it. Don't matter how many checks he paying, honey, or providing and stuff, honey. They providing it, honey. You ain't funny. All right, but moving on. In other celebrity news, y'all, John Legend, honey, is speaking out. Oh, my God, they're tagging Mr. Legend. Now, Mr. Legend went out, honey, and shared, honey, some tweets about his beautiful wife, Miss Chrissy Teigen. He said, quote, "We are all more than our worst moments." He also added, y'all, 4 heart emojis, y'all. Now, after Mr. Legend reacted, y'all, social media started pondering why he would be married to Chrissy. One person wrote, honey, "Imagine the kind of person that would marry somebody like Chrissy Teigen." He said, "I can only imagine the horrible things John Legend may have done." They said, "Let it all come out, y'all." Now, another person tweeted, "The way Chrissy Teigen is makes me question John Legend, because, like, how do you fall in love with someone that damn mean?" And another person tweeted, honey, "John Legend did a lot of faking around Kanye just for his wife to get canceled." So this is what people are saying, y'all. And, John need to call Oprah, because I know John Legend and Oprah were great friends or whatever, and Oprah could clean all this here up by just, honey, passing her, just switching her finger and saying that it's all over with and stuff, because Chrissy, these people are really attacking her because she attacked people. And, people saying, you got to remember and think about it. We talked about this, what you did when you were young. It's sad, but now people bringing stuff back up now. And if you was a troll back then, honey, people are saying, honey, look out, because they're coming to attack you. And I feel bad for John. He look like he really loved Chris, and they have all those cheering together.
He does love. That's his wife. And I applaud John for being bold enough to speak up and speak out on her behalf. She's apologized. She's lost so many contracts. She's been very remorseful. And this was in the past. And her man is speaking up in her defense, and I'm here for it. I'm happy that he did that for her. That's his wife.
Yeah, well, we're just going to keep all parties lifted up in prayer. And that is his wife, and they love each other, and he made a lot of music for her and stuff like that. But people just not feeling Chrissy right now. So.
I'm going to buy some of her pots and pans today.
Really? Well, if you could find them, because they pulled them off a lot of shelves.
They got them.
Oh, at Big Lots? Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, all right, then.
I seen them yesterday.
Oh, okay. Good. Well, let's keep them lifted, y'all. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today, y'all, is rose brown. On the high end, you say rose brown, and on the low end, you say beautiful brownish pink. That's your color for today.
Y'all give it up for Gary with the T.
Our favorite grandmama has walked into the studio, Miss Bernice Jenkins.
Everything is everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is.
Everything is everything.
Come on.
And everything is God.
All right.
Well.
Wow.
Won't he do it?
Oh. All the time.
Everything. Janie, get married.
Good morning.
Here's our church announcement this morning. Govern yourself.
Accordingly.
Congratulations to Al and Monica White for winning the Whitney Houston Bobby Brown lookalike contest at the church Jubilee. Unfortunately for them, she looked like Bobby and he looked like Whitney. That's what got the prize.
And a couple there.
Oh, man.
For all seniors, the wheelchair ramp on the side of the sanctuary is closed. The man who fixed it last week was cockeyed and got it leaning way over to the left. 3 old folks done already flipped off of it this morning. Condolences to Deacon Darnell Perry. You know him, Janie?
Yeah.
Whose great uncle, Mr. Otis, was called home on Monday. And he was 93 with no health problems. But he survived getting hit by a bus in 2012. And a train in 2013. A bird scooter in 2015.
Man.
A van in 2016. A taxi in 2017. A mail truck in 2018. A police car in 2019. Now, he survived all that, but on Monday morning he was trying to get a frozen waffle out of the toaster using a fork and got electrocuted. So all that and got killed by a little bitty toaster. All right, Jane, I'll call you tomorrow. All right. All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley, the morning show time for the wake up call. Get at me 866-9-RICKY.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. It's time to get yourself together. Cause he woke you up this morning, slid you in your house shoes, so it would be better. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Encourage each other and be productive. The Rickey Smiley morning show, wanna know where you calling from, so come on and tell us and just wake up.
This is Jasmine from Lakeland, Florida. I want to say good morning to my daddy and my nephew, Caden. I love you both. Wake up, wake up.
Good morning. This is Greg Jackson calling from Warren, Ohio. Ricky, you've been there. You performed. Wake up, Warren, Ohio. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
Yes, I wanted to say good morning to my kids, Natasha, Trevon, Jordan, and Michael and Shantae, and my fiance, Pierre. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I want to wake up Fat Tasha. I need to go to work at Knowledge Kitchen in Orlando, Florida. Wake up, Fat Tasha.
This is Courtney from Bessemer, Alabama. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
What's on? Columbia, South Carolina. Oh, wake up to the tube. Hiya.
Miami, wake up. Seattle, wake up. And Detroit, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. St. Louis, wake up. New Orleans, wake up. And Memphis, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up.
I appreciate it, Brad.
You welcome, Ricky.
All right, Tony, where you at, man?
I'm out here safe. I'm out here doing good work in your name, Shawty.
Bruh, we didn't ask you to do that. We didn't ask you to do that.
I'm out here saving folk life, Shawty. I've been working all night. I gotta get some sleep, cause
we didn't ask you to do that. What happened?
We got us an ambulance, Shawty.
Again?
Me and Pancake got us an ambulance.
An ambulance? Why you got an ambulance?
Okay, well, this is a long story how we got it, but we got it for a couple of days, Shawty. So we out here. We in the hood, Shawty, saving life for folks who ain't got no insurance, Shawty. We out here running up.
How y'all making money?
We charge $50 for any 911 calls. We done did 2 heart attacks, 2 stroke. A little boy fell out the porch and busted his head. And
where y'all taking him?
We just fixing him up in the ambulance. Pancake, Pancake's little sister, she a CNA. So she know how to do all that stuff.
So what you doing?
I'm driving.
You don't have no license, Blake.
Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on, what happened? Okay. A lady just shot her husband with a bow and arrow shot. I'll be there tomorrow.
Wait, my lady, what?
Shot her husband with a bow and arrow shot. I got to go save
I'll meet you over there. What's the address?
Hold on.
He hung up. Hold it. Half man, half woman. It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T.
It's Gary, baby.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. Gary got the tea and the color of the day being brought to you by
Macy's. Tune in each week to the Undressing Room podcast, presented by Macy's, with hosts me, Eva Marcille, L'Oreal, and Dominique the Diva. We are 3 powerhouse women who are not afraid to speak our mind. Available wherever you listen to podcasts. Hey, Gary.
Good morning, Eva. Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, America. Good morning to you. It's Wednesday, a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Saweetie, y'all. She is speaking out, baby, and some people are going against this girl, and some people saying they agree with her. Now, she said, y'all, that she does not believe in returning gifts, y'all, after a breakup. Now, amid the news, y'all, that her ex Quavo, he got her that beautiful Bentley, y'all, that he brought her, and then he repossessed it from her. Saweetie revealed, y'all, that she doesn't believe in returning gifts after a breakup. Now, she did an interview, y'all, with Complex, and she said, quote, she said, if it's mine, it is mine. And then the interviewer revealed that Sweetie was actually rocking out that mint green Birkin bag that Quavo bought her during the interview that she still have. Now, how do y'all feel about this? I mean, do you feel that this woman should not give?
Let me tell you something. If you buy me a car, once I take it to the car wash and wash it and put some Armor All on the tire,
that's it.
And run that Armor All pad across that damn dashboard and put that black ice up there on that mirror, it's mine.
Your car.
Done.
Yep.
Yes.
Once I put in those seats, it's mine.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
They'd have had it once, but I got
not
it all
a gift
the time.
like that, Ricky. A gift like that, all that money, that big old fancy car. I mean, she could get a car back. It's like a wedding ring, engagement ring. If y'all not gonna get married, get a man his ring back.
No, ma'am. Girl, no, ma'am. I second that emotion, Gary. No, ma'am.
No, girl. That's her damn car. Honey, the hell with that.
Yeah. If you went out and bought her car, you got to charge that to the game. No. You got to charge it to the game.
You showed
you was in love with her. You went out and bought her a casket on wheels.
And,
everybody's in agreement on that.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to pay for it no more, put it in her name.
Thank you.
Only thing them damn cars need is a spread on top. We shall wear a crown car.
I think you're talking about the bigger ones. The Bentleys don't.
Yeah, I keep getting it messed up. I'm sorry.
Which one is it?
Rolls Royce and Bentleys are not the same brand.
I thought they were the same.
Absolutely not.
What's the difference? Don't you have them?
Bentley is one, and one's Rolls Royce.
I don't have. I can't. That ain't in my damn budget. I be down.
Yeah.
Well, you come to my house. There's one of each in my drawer.
Oh, right.
Yo, Rick,
A year and a half. That's my whole salary, a lifetime.
Okay, how many shows we got to do at the Improv to get that?
On your salary, about 5. On my salary, about 7 years.
I tell you what. I bet that Bentley can't pull a pile of wood up a hill like my Ford F-150 can.
Come on,
I got it.
Security, turn the mic off.
Yes,
turn the mic off immediately.
You better let them know they poor. But anyway,
hey, somebody shining up in here.
Moving on, honey. Another celebrity news, y'all, baby. Miss Jenny, my baby. This girl is opening up about the married life, honey. Now, the real co-host, honey, who has been married to rapper Jeezy, honey, for a few months, told Entertainment Tonight. She said, oh, honey, my God. She said, honey, the married life feels 100% different than when, honey, we were dating. She in the greatest way. She also continued, she said, quote, I loved our dating life because we really spent such concentrated quality time getting to know each other and making sure that we were right for each other. And now being married, she said, it's even more handled with such delicacy and such thoughtfulness because we're in our 40s. Yes, okay? Yes. And she said they're in their 40s, and honey, we both grew up in households that weren't healthy marriage. She said, we have never seen what that looks like. She also said, we want to feel trusted. We want to feel loved. We want to feel safe. We want to feel cuddled. We want to feel the romance. We want to feel dating, honey. We want to be hot and heavy with sex. She said, like all those humans, all those things, honey. She said, human beings want those same things, honey. She said, so why can't you communicate exactly what you want with your man? Unquote. Now, is this something that, because she's of non-black descent, and she's married to a black man, she's saying all these things? Is this what black men do with non-descent?
What does
black
her
women?
Race have to do with romance?
Well, I ain't hearing no black women saying all this stuff about they want to feel cuddled, safe, and secure.
She just said why? Because they grew up in that environment.
How many black women grew up in dysfunctional homes, honey, with black men? And
they just scared to talk about it. They need counseling to help them talk to somebody about it.
Oh, well, I guess what Miss Jenny Mai is talking, baby, because she's from Korea or whatever, and she get a chance to talk all this about her black man, her rapper husband.
That don't have nothing to do with where she's from.
Her being in love with this man and prioritizing a healthy relationship has nothing to do with the color of her skin. She just wants she's been married before. It was not a good marriage.
Okay, Eva and Brett. Well, why in the hell Keisha Cole can say this? Why she couldn't say what she wanted?
Because it just didn't work out with the two of them. It didn't work out. And speaking of Keisha Cole, y'all know her ex-little boyfriend?
Who?
Which one?
His name? What's his name?
Oh,
You
yeah,
did
that
the
little
story
guy.
on the other day.
Yeah, him. Yeah.
Baby, his thing came across my Instagram page or whatever. He done bagged the Queen of the South. That's what you said. But I had the Queen of the South from the movie Queen of the South. And he came up.
Well,
wait a minute. Who is that?
You got to look at it. Look up Queen of the South.
You mean the TV show Queen of the South?
Yes, the TV show.
Well, he got with her. He loved Keisha Cole and got with her?
Well, no, him and Keisha broke up, I believe, but they do have a beautiful child together. But when Gary did the story, I didn't know who he was talking about until I looked at it. He said, oh, my God, in Instagram, I can't believe I bagged the Queen of the South.
And was she a rapper or actor?
Oh, baby, she's a grown woman.
She's good,
and she's beautiful, and she's a great actress. And you probably wouldn't even think she would even look at him, but he seems, he seems nice, and he's really cute.
Yeah, well, why can't
Ain't this about a bit?
You a lie. Don't worry, Ricky. I drive.
The color of the day is rose brown. On the high end, you say rose brown, and on the lunch, you say beautiful brownish pink. That's your color for the day, honey. We gonna get you somebody, baby.
Maybe I should go look at my garage and drive my '96 sedan DeVille Cadillac.
Yes, sir.
You better come on out, pimp.
Yes,
You better come on out, pimp.
Pull it out, dog.
Boy, I would get everything with a pair of stockings on in that car, boy. Them old ladies they be thinking I'm a pastor. They say, you a pastor, ain't you? I said, yes, ma'am, I sure am. Praise the Lord, what you need. Y'all give it up for Gary with the team. More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up. All right, y'all, Rickey Smiley Morning Show, man. Listen, coming up next on What's Trending, y'all need to get at me, 866-9-Ricky, and tell us what is something that you secretly judge people for? And mine is bonnets, but I don't say nothing. But I tell you what, Monique message must be getting out because I was in Fort Lauderdale Airport day before yesterday. I saw one bonnet probably out of about 700 people. And she was walking through there with an attitude. Good. Yeah, she was walking through there with an attitude like she was just doing it on purpose. She really don't wear bonnets, but she was like, it was almost like her whole vibe was, I'm wearing it to prove a point or whatever. Right. And she had on some kind of gold or yellow little tight top and shorts. And her
How did she look in it?
Stomach looked like your GPS. and she had some babies and had a clip-on earring on her Audi navel. And I didn't say nothing. She came, brushed. I was sitting on the end of the bench, and she brushed past me. She brushed past me. She smelled good though, like she just got out the tub. I was judging, but I didn't say nothing to her or whatever. But nobody else had on bonnets. Everybody was dressed nice and was headed to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, of course.
I seen a full stud look just like Offset in the face. I was like, so y'all call me up. What is something you secretly judge people for? Get at me, 866-9-Ricky, 866-9-RICKEY, Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
The Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
It's the front page news. It's what's trending now.
This segment is also being brought to you by big dudes that wear Nike sandals and white socks don't cheat.com. Hey, they don't. The big dudes that wear the Nike sandals and the socks, I promise to God, they don't cheat. They do not. If there's any demographic of men that don't cheat, it's the bigger dudes, the frumpy dudes that had the Nike sandals and the little blue jean shorts that sag a little bit,
right?
And the do-rag. They don't cheat. That's a fact.
Their name be like Ivory or something.
Right. They don't cheat. They don't cheat, and they love them kids. So if you see one out there this summer, go ahead, ladies, grab him up. All right, y'all, we try not to be too judgmental, but yesterday on social media, the question was asked, what's something stupid that you secretly judge other people for? I'm sure Gary got a lot of those. Here are a good few ones that people have mentioned. People who use their speakerphone in public or play music out loud and on the plane. So damn annoying. Now, that's me on
bad
that one.
etiquette. That's bad etiquette.
Yeah. All right. When somebody, I fell out with I ain't gonna say no name. I fell out with somebody about this. When someone is rude to a waiter or waitress or any fast food worker, these are the things that really, I don't know who made this list, but here go two things that just really get under my skin. Because, like, I don't know, we went to dinner one time and they was real dismissive of the waitress, black lady, trying to do her job, don't know what she going through, what she dealing with, the fact that she have to wait tables, and you was running the lady back and forth, and we got into an argument about it at the table. I asked her, I said, is there anything else that you need for her to get while she's back there? I said that to my friend, and when she went back there, I told her how rude she was and dismissive she was to the waitress, and I thought it was very disrespectful. And that's a whole nother topic. What is it with special K? We see it on stage at comedy clubs all the time. What is it with sisters mistreating other sisters that wait tables?
Yeah,
I see it from the stage.
This is dangerous water to wade into, but it's a real issue.
No, it's not.
A real issue.
We really need to talk about that.
It's a real issue.
I see it when we on stage performing. I watch. I can be in the middle of a joke and just watch how women, our sisters, treat other sisters that wait tables, and I'm watching them come over to the table with a smile. Hey, what can I get? Like, okay, that's a whole nother.
No, you're right, Ricky. You're right. It's an entitlement spirit. It's an entitlement thing. Like when we go out, there's something like I'm paying, I'm out, and you're supposed to serve me. Versus realizing that they're humans and at work. But it's true. We did a social study.
I was on stage. I was on stage at Prescott Comedy Club in Jackson, Mississippi, and I said, "Hey, I got it." I said, "Ma'am, bring me the tab. I'll pay for it." Because there was so much confusion. They were so rude to that damn waitress, offered to pay for the food, where the waitress wouldn't have to go back over there anymore. Because it was just getting on my nerves, and I didn't want to snap on the ladies. Because this a young lady, 23 years old, trying to wait tables, trying to put bread on the table or pay college tuition. These grown-ass women sitting up there being rude to her. It made me so sick. And and you know who you are if you listen to the show. Please don't come to my shows again. Keep your money with your rude self. Oversharing on social media, like putting every little tiny problem in your life on blast. How someone's kids behave or don't behave.
Man.
Someone said it's annoying when parents act like their kids' temper tantrums are cute.
Man, especially in public, in them grocery stores, or if you're at the mall or something, kids just running around screaming and hollering, and the parent ain't doing nothing trying to keep them in check.
Right.
Man, I saw one in Dollar Tree last week. I wanted to whoop both of them, the mama and the child.
That's when you just look at the kids and the parents real hard. You look at the mom like, really?
Hey, I was in the DFW airport, and his grandmother was having a hard time with her little 6-year-old grandson. And I walked over to that grandmother. I said, "Ma'am, may I?" She said, "You sure can." I took that little boy over in the corner and squatted down and got in his face and told him exactly what he was going to do. And I walked him back over there to his grandmother and sat him down and dared him to move. And I sat in front of him and crossed my legs, and I continued to look at my phone. And that lady said, "I don't know what you said to my grandbaby, but I don't know. I ain't never seen him this quiet in my life." I took the little boy to the corner. I said, "I will kill you." Do you understand me? I said, "I will snatch your heart out of your chest and show it to you before you pass out. Do you understand me?" Yeah. I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Yes, sir." Sit your goddamn.
Yeah.
And boy, that little boy sat over there. That little boy was scared, boy.
Scared,
yes, sir. When the bathroom in somebody else's home is really, really gross, I just try to pee before I go over there. I don't really go in other folks' bathroom for real, other than to wash my hands or whatever. But yeah, you go over to chick house and she got Valtrex pills everywhere. I don't know. It's a whole lot. Anyway,
I don't like when somebody's car be real dirty.
A dirty car?
Boy, that happened.
Dirty cars annoy me.
Deuces.
You know what I really secretly judge people for? I judge people for the way they treat their pets. Like if you're sitting on your deck or on your porch and you see someone walking their dog and they snatch them, or you're on a plane and you see someone with a 50-pound dog and they're rude, I secretly judge people that are rude to pets because they're pets.
Yeah, I
You can't be mean to a dog.
I pet everybody's dog. I don't be want to watch. I be like every dog that walk past me. I just love. I squat. I always kneel down and show love. I love dogs. I can't stand cats now. You know, but I love dogs.
Not a cat.
I can't.
But it's just weird to me when people are rude to their, or mean to their own pets, because it's like, why do you? It's a dog. It's a pet.
No, they like people. Now they'll do something to make you mad, and you'll be like, "Get you!" You will talk to them like that when they run off. Get you! Why's you over there? Get over here! Like they try to do too much. You gotta talk to them like they're kids sometimes. Not, man. Listen, when I tell you, they look at you like, eat your food. You want that to eat? They turn their head sideways like they don't want that. They want some steak.
Right.
They don't want no dog food out no can or no bag.
Yeah, this segment is being brought to you by Stop Being Mean to Waitresses.
And dogs.
Yeah, and dogs.
Stop being mean to waitresses. Stop running them back and forth. Think of write down a whole list of everything you need from that kitchen, and don't do her like that. I swear, that's the one thing that gets under my skin. I swear, if nothing else, I'd rather you pop gum than to be mean to a waitress. I'd rather you pop gum. Like real loud with like a deep cavity in your tooth. And that sound that be kick. I'd rather you pop gum than be rude to a dang on waitress. I be so, I don't know, I just always tip good. I'm very nice to them. I ask them, how's your day? They be going through stuff, man. They be going, that could be one of us waiting tables. You know what I'm saying? God is good. All right, let's go to the phones. Good morning. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, and then when you don't pay your phone bill, that's another thing.
Unfiltered, unapologetic. It's just real talk. Rickey Smiley Unleashed.
All right, Rick Smiley Morning Show. Hey, it is Father's Day week, man, and we making a big deal about it, man. We are really celebrating fathers all over the country, and just shouting all of the men that stepped up to the plate, where society has it fixed, kind of like, taking men out of the home or whatever. It's just not set up for men to win. And there's a lot of men out here really stepping up to the plate. And I just want to encourage, later on today, we're going to have attorney Bobby Edmonds on. And she's going to be talking about to men and help with some helpful ways on how you can get access to your children. And I just want to really, really shout out to all the dads out there. There's a lot of single dads out there that got custody of their kids and out there doing it with no help, cooking meals, braiding hair, giving baths, and just doing it. There's a lot of men out here with daughters. I think about my little brother Jason. He got two wonderful daughters, a beautiful wife, two daughters or whatever, and just out there just watching him with his daughter. He's the only man in the house, and I just really think that is so cool. Just want to really talk about, our Little League football coaches, man. Shout out to y'all this morning, man. We thank God for y'all. The Little League football coaches, the baseball coaches, the soccer coaches, basketball coaches, that really have to, go in their pockets and buy equipment, jerseys, supplies. They might have to stop at McDonald's, after those late practices and take kids to McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, spend money out of their own pocket. Sometimes these kids be hungry. They haven't had anything to eat when they get out of school, and you don't get paid for coaching Little League football. And I'm talking about, man, these men spending like a lot of their paychecks hauling kids across town, going all the way across town, picking kids up, and just making personal sacrifices, taking food off their own table, pouring it into kids' lives. And I tell you, growing up without a dad, my dad died when I was 6 years old. But I promise you, if it was not for Little League baseball and Little League football, I really think that it saved my life. I played Little League football my whole life, and I just remember spending the night. White people have sleepovers. Black people spending the night. It's a whole different. But we would have those sleepovers at the recreation center at Tarrant, and I just remember how nice the coaches were. The coaches would get up and fix breakfast for the whole football team. Coach Henderson, man, and they're scrambling eggs and bacon. And we had a big football game right across the field that day, and how excited we was. And then, Super Dave, the coaches had 3 cars, like 3 Regals.
3 Regals?
Loaded up the whole football team and drove us to Tuscaloosa, Alabama to watch Alabama practice.
Wow.
We was on the 70-pound. And I'm sitting out there watching E.J. Jr. and Byron Braggs and Warren Lyles and Thomas Boyd and all of those football guys. They had just won the national championship back-to-back, 78, 79. And Coach Paul Bell Bryant came out of that tower and came up to us and told all of us to take a knee. We was getting ready to go to the Little League Championship. They used to call it the Sugar Bear Bowl. We played at Legion Field on the same field where Alabama and Auburn played.
Wow.
And, and right after that, my uncle signed a contract to play football for Alabama. And it was at the University of Alabama where I first saw the light. I got on a Greyhound bus. My grandmother put me on a Greyhound bus by myself at 8 years old. And I got off the bus on campus in Tuscaloosa. And my uncle's ex-girlfriend, Kim, who's a Delta, Kim Baylor, I'll never forget it, picked me up. And I went to my first step show at 8 years old and hung out with the football team and the football players. I went to football practice, was in the dressing room and stuff, and I knew that I had to be something. I had to do something. I was living in the projects, man. I didn't have a dad. My mom was doing the best she could. And just how all of those guys on the football team didn't even realize that they was only 18, 19, 20 years old at the time. And I thought, and it looked like they was in their 40s. They were just big, grown, masculine men. And it just changed my whole life with athletics and music programs and everything that, that I was involved in. But all of these men that stepped up to the plate and made a difference. My old pastor, Pastor T.M. Miller, watching him, conduct that pulpit every Sunday, which helped me with my talent on stage, how to present myself on stage and just at my old church. And I'm just telling you, man, just the influence. So if you out there, I don't know where I'm going with this, but if you out there and there's a child, man, in your community or you have access to that don't have a father, man, God, man, if you just have just a little bit extra, if you go into the Universe Soul Circus and you taking your kids and it's that single mom down the street, they got a kid in that house and there's no father in the household, go down there, if you would, if God put it on your heart and just offer, hey, I'm taking my kids to the circus. Would it be okay if your kids come or whatever? Nothing. No, you don't have to pay anything. We'll bring them back. We'll be back by such and such time, and be respectful, and stuff like that change kids' life. Because I'm going to tell y'all something, man. The very kids, man, your own biological kids, man, to put your ass in a nursing home when you can't do for yourself, and to be that one kid down the street that you took to the circus a couple of times and let come over and to your house and participate in activities with your kids, be the very one that might have to wipe your ass or hand you a glass of water when you can't do it yourself. One thing about it, man, you know where you been, but you don't know where you going, and you don't know who you gonna need. And let me say this, it don't work out all the time. Some people be entitled. Some people become ungrateful. I got some kids that I raised that don't even speak to me, and I never done anything to them. You know what I'm saying? You can raise 20 kids, man, but I promise you 5 of them going to come back and say, thank you, I love you, I appreciate you, and is there anything that you need? Man, I got some grown folks in their 30s, man, that's successful. Hey, Unc, you good? I got LeBert. I got a nephew, LeBert, and a niece, Wendy. Hey, Unc, you good? Hey, your truck running good? He's an engineer. He got a whole company where they fix cars and stuff and just keep my vehicles and stuff running good, and just how people just give back. Hey, meet me over here at Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm going to buy you some wings, just little things. And just the love and appreciation that you will get from children that's not even biologically related to you. So if you're a man out there, man, and you see somebody that's in need and you know that you probably can make a difference, I'm telling you, that one trip to the circus would change a whole freaking life. Trust me on that one. I'm a living witness. I'm one of those kids. God bless you, man, and thank y'all for your time and allowing me to share this. And I just hope that somebody step up to the plate and make a difference, because you don't know where you've been, but you don't know. I don't know. Hell, I forgot what I was going to say.
You was almost there. You was almost there. You was
damn, I got to the finish line.
You don't know where you're going, but you do know where you've been.
Yeah, I got right there to the damn. That thing, hey, Rod, that thing was perfect.
You caught that cramp.
Boy, I was going to close that thing off, but everybody had tears coming down their eyes. And then I freaked it up at the end.
No,
God.
you brought it back to laughter.
Fumbled at the goal line.
Yes, sir.
Say what day?
You brought it back to laughter. That's all you want.
Yeah, that one what I was trying to accomplish, though.
Come on, Rick.
Rocky fumbled at the 3-yard line.
Come on, Rick.
Yeah.
It was so good.
Hey, man, that's why the Lord didn't call me to preach right there. Nobody would have joined. Nobody would have joined the church that Sunday.
You should have had that. You should have had that sound effect. Oh.
When they close that casket and that choir stand up to sing that first song, it's got to be that one.
Come on, dog.
Domino will sing that at my funeral. I promise you.
Okay.
Damn.
It's the way he finishes each line. He puts that pause in there to make you think, like, rolling down the street. Guess what I saw? Pause. Some hoochies.
Man. and that's the clean version. I like the dirty version. I can't. Do y'all remember the dance they was doing on that video? You got to go back and watch the video. That is just straight up West Coast on air. Even what was that? What was it like on the West Coast when that song came out?
Man, that is the ultimate two-step song. And if y'all remember that song, that's the same song that Holly Berry was singing in Losing Isaiah. That song was the jam back in the day. You heard it in any liquor store, driving down the street, walking down the street. You turn it on just to play double dutch. That was the groove.
I swear, man, Ghetto Jam by Domino, man, between Dumpin', man, if you love West Coast like that, man, Domino and that damn, don't make me play, you know what, tomorrow I might play DJ Quick. It's just like Compton. I swear. We got to find the clean version. I swear I love DJ Quick. I know that's one of the only rap. I know that whole song from
so
beginning
underrated, Ricky.
Man, listen, man, DJ Quick, man, I love him, man. DJ Quick, what's my man that died that be singing on all Snoop songs?
Oh, Nate Dogg.
Nate Dogg.
Gotta drop some Nate.
Man, we might have to go and do Ice Cube Steady Mobbing.
Come on, dog.
Man, don't play with me, man. We might have to do No Vaseline. Let me tell you something, man. Everybody was cool in the 90s, man. You had a damn cross-color outfit and you was at the skating ring and they played Ghetto Jam. And the only thing you could buy at the skating ring is to buy a chick some damn sweet tarts or some, in a soda and some popcorn. Like, hey, what you got? What you need over here? You had you $20. You had your little job at Jeans West, but you weren't finna wear no Jeans West clothes to the skating ring. You had to go on down the merry-go-round and get you some from Cross Colors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You had to get. It was a fine chick that worked at merry-go-round named Jamie. She a nurse now. She was fine. She was bow-legged and had dimples, and she was so fine. She's still fine. She about 40-something. She's still fine. She a traveling nurse. She make a lot of money. We be hanging out every now and then. But look, I ain't hit. I ain't gonna lie. She got kids. The kids probably listen to the show. She just cool. I just know her. She worked two stores down at merry-go-round because I was working at Jeans West at the time. But I'm telling you, man, I thought I was cool in the 90s was the best. I'm sorry.
Best.
I'm sorry.
The best.
Don't
Music.
Everything. Nothing mess with the 90s. All our careers started. Def Comedy Jam, Martin Show started. Man, the skating ring was jumping. Wasn't nobody doing no shoe. Wasn't nobody popping no pills. This stuff is weird. Lenox Mall was great.
Oh, yeah.
Man. All right,
y'all. Metal detectors and crime scene tape.
You said what?
Didn't have metal detectors or crime scene tape back in the day.
We were trying to pull chicks, man. Didn't nobody have no time to fight about nothing. And if you fought with your hands. Wasn't none of that going on in the 90s. All right, y'all, man, as we dedicate this week to Father's Day and the important role that they play in their children's lives, there are still some states and local courts that make spending time with their kids absolutely almost impossible. And here to help out the dads who are fighting the good fight is attorney Bobby Edmonds, man. Bobby Edmonds, y'all welcome. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thank you. God bless all of you. God bless the fathers, and fathers are so important to the family in this country.
Man,
and that's why I am saying happy Father's Day to you, Ricky, to all the wonderful men that you always are elevating.
Bobby, you know, you've been on our morning show since we was on the hip hop station. We just always appreciate you coming on the show. And, you know, previously when discussing parental custody and where a child would reside, the courts have historically awarded that to the mother of the children. Now, if there's a father who is trying to get custody of their kids, what steps can they take? Can he take to help him improve his case?
Fathers, if you're out there, you've been taking care of your children, stay in their lives, number one. Record your visits. All the times she may have refused your phone calls, your visits with the children. Go to court, get a court order. That will confirm your rights by law. So many of the fathers are staying together, rely upon the woman to dictate their time. If they don't have a court order, she can do that. You go to court, pay the money for the lawyer, file it, show your proof in court, bring your witnesses to court, prove that you are the father, and the court will give you court-ordered access and visitation. If you can show that the mother is unfit in a way, you can even get primary custody. You can get joint custody. You can have media access to your child weekly. You can visit all types of activities, help to make medical decisions. These are things that fathers don't think that they have. You take control, and you will be the important part in your child's life.
Well,
Mothers
Edmonds,
need
I
to
have a
stop
question.
denying.
Right. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I have a question. What rights does a legitimized father have that he may not know about?
Number one, he needs to read his court order. Guess what? He has the right to educational records. He has the right to visit, to attend any of the activities of the children. He has the right to input on the spiritual training of the child, educational decision, schooling, what type of school, different type of courses. If your child has a disability, he has a right to be an integral part of determining the type of special needs. If your child is advanced and gifted, the father has a right to input in that, placing them in a school. Father, medical decisions, psychological decisions, counseling decisions, discipline decisions. They have a right to go on vacations with them, a right to travel out of the country with certain conditions, summer vacations, Christmas holidays, Father's Days, particularly if you are denied your Father's Day visits in your court order, the courts will hold a mother in contempt. If she does hold them in contempt, he or she, then the father can get attorney fees for having to bring that action in court. They can get additional visits for makeup periods. Sometimes, if it's so egregious, the court can flip the primary custody to the father. But you must show the evidence. Don't go in there just talking hearsay. Have your proof.
So,
and if you're saying, okay.
Attorney Edmonds, if the custodial parent is refusing to get a paternity test, what are the father's options?
The father can file a lawsuit to establish paternity and request a paternity test. The court can order the paternity test. The mother will have to bring the child and herself to the paternity testing place at a designated time.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. You can't. If the court order it, they have to show up and do it.
That's right.
I went. That's how I gained access to one of my kids, and I had to do that. And that judge is still on the bench right now that ordered that. But Bobby, listen, we need you to come on the show more. because
I will.
it just can't be Father's Day week, Bobby Evans. A lot of men out here that because that is the breakdown in society by the men not having access to the kids and the boys, especially the daughters. The daughters, you got these little girls out here dating older men because they're looking for their father in a man. You know, and we just need to talk about this. Men need to be present in all of their kids' life, whether it's visitation. They just need to have presence. We ain't trying to take away nothing from the mothers, but we just want to encourage men that you have rights, because all mothers are not cooperative. There are some that's bitter because the relationship didn't work out, and they're using the kids as a tool to punish the men for the relationship not working out, and this is true. So, Bobby,
and that is wrong.
It is wrong.
That is wrong for the mother to do that, Ricky. That is hurting the child.
Right.
Those children love their fathers, and fathers. That's why don't give up. You keep fighting. Retain a lawyer. Spend some money. Save your money like you do on other things. Save money for a lawyer, because you need to have your defense. You need to prosecute against the mothers who are denying you. Now, mothers, the ones that are loving and sharing their children, keep on doing that. Yeah. We're not talking about you. We're talking about the ones that are vindictive, like Ricky said. We're talking about the ones that want to punish you, the man, because they love their children and they're moving on. Stop doing that. Hey. You move on with your life. Let the man move on with his life. That child that you all birthed together, never put them in the middle. And that's what's happening too often, Ricky.
Right. Bobby, let everybody know how you could be reached if they have any, if men want to call and have, or the wonderful stepmothers that's trying to help their husbands get access to their kids. How can they reach you?
They can reach me at 817-332-6501. Email me at goodverdict@msn.com or be@goodverdict.com.
All right. That's how be@goodverdict.com.
Yes, be@goodverdict.com.
Bobby Evans, love you.
Love you, Ricky.
More Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
News headlines, entertainment, sports. It's the front page on the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, y'all. Rickey Smiley Morning Show, 27 minutes after the hour. Y'all got your front page right here. Eva, good morning.
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, everyone, and happy Wednesday. I'm your girl, Eva Marcel, here with a quick look at your front page news. Yesterday, the Senate passed a bill that would make Juneteenth a federal holiday. The holiday, also known as Emancipation Day, is on June 19th, and it marks the day that the last U.S. slaves in Galveston, Texas, found out that they were free. The holiday is already celebrated in 47 states, and the bill still needs to pass the House and get signed by President Biden to go into law. Now, in international news, today is the day that President Biden will meet with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Biden plans on bringing up a range of issues, including Russia's cyber attacks on U.S. companies. Now, in coronavirus news, the U.S. hit another pandemic milestone yesterday, passing 600,000 deaths from the COVID-19. California and New York became the latest states to remove all statewide COVID restrictions. But unfortunately, vaccination numbers are on the decline, with almost 65% of U.S. adults having received at least one vaccination shot. President Biden is still hopeful to have 70% of adults vaccinated by July 4th. And last but certainly not least, you remember the name Mackenzie Scott. She was the wife of Amazon Jeff Bezos, who announced that she is giving away another $2.7 billion in funds to organizations that focus on arts and combating racial discrimination. Now, she's already given away $8.5 billion in less than a year. Thank you, Mackenzie Scott. All right, that was a quick look at your front page news. You can find me on all social media at Eva Marcel. Let's take a look at sports. Rock T, what's going on?
Oh yeah, baby. Let's give Kevin Durant a standing ovation, because what this grown man did last night on the basketball court is like, it was pretty much imminent that the Brooklyn Nets was done. Kyrie Irving is out, but James Harden tried to play his best with a bad leg yesterday, but he was just out there taking up space. Kevin Durant said, listen, I'm one of the coldest basketball players in the world. Dropped 49 points, triple-double, 17 rebounds, 10 assists. He saved his wounded Nets.
Yeah, but he ain't gonna be able to do that every game, man. Somebody else gonna have to step up to the plate.
They gonna
like
have
real
to.
talk.
They gonna have to,
dog.
Man, they up 3-2, so they gotta just get one more. Can they do it? But Milwaukee Bucks, man, they made some stupid bonehead shots yesterday. And even though they're a great team, this is why they will probably not win the doggone title because of this. That's a whole other situation. I ain't got enough time to go into that. I'll do that on my Instagram Live here in a few minutes, man. Let's talk about the All-NBA selections. First team, Nikola Jokic, Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Kawhi Leonard. Second team, Dame Lillard, CP3, LeBron James, Julius Randle, Joel Embiid. Third team, Kyrie Irving, Bradley Beal, Jimmy Butler, Paul George, Rudy Gobert. Where in the heck is Donovan Mitchell?
Right.
Donovan Mitchell is the best player on the best team in the league this year, according to the record, the Utah Jazz. Where is Donovan Mitchell? No disrespect to any of those 15 players that made these teams. But if Donovan Mitchell is not on one of these teams, that's a problem. That's all I got to say.
Stevie Wonder did them people.
Come on, man. It is what it is. I'm going to go on Instagram Live at Rock T Holla. Let's talk more about it. It is what it is. The Brat got the hot spot right now. Let's
drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
So hot and that's hot. You can catch me at the hot spot. It's the BR18.
All right, 29 before the top of the hour, y'all. The segment is being embodied by Indeed. Indeed believes that less is more. That's why they have powerful tools to help you source, screen, and hire quality people faster. Learn more at Indeed.com/credit. What up, Brett?
What up, Ricky? Good morning, everybody. I'm your girl, Brad Tat Tat, and this is the hot spot where we bring you music, movies, and more. So let's get off into it. Last week, Deshauna Elisa Spencer took to Twitter to put actor Nate Parker on blast for allegedly stealing her streaming service concept. Now, Deshauna Elisa Spencer is the founder and CEO of Quiley TV, a streaming service with the mission of celebrating black narratives from across the globe. Now, it was her affiliation with Quiley TV that allegedly got Nate Parker interested in connecting with her in the late 2020s. After discussing her business, she alleged that Nate Parker sought to her partner with Quiley TV or Quiley TV, but on the condition that he would acquire 50% of it, which Deshauna Elisa declined. Now, after rejecting his offer, she claims that she never heard back from the filmmaker, that is, until June 10th, 2021. It was then that she received word that Parker was creating a streaming service called Manta that sounds almost identical to what Quiley TV is, and alleged that her concept was copied by Parker. Adding further injury to insult to injury, Spencer was actually approached by Parker's team to be the CEO of Manta. So Parker has not yet commented on the accusation. That is crazy. All right, y'all, we got Freaknik coming up in 2021. Yes, they is trying to bring it back. They got Ray J performing, Lil Scrappy, Field Mob, Adina Howard, and more are set to headline. So it's returned, but it's just a 3-day event now. It'll take place at Morris Brown College from October 8th to October 10th. Some of the larger names, like I told y'all.
I wouldn't give a damn if Barack Obama was performing.
They cut the prices in half for you, Ricky. They added bigger artists and they expanded it to 3 days.
I wouldn't give a damn if Marvin Gaye was coming back from the dead. I ain't finna go to no damn Freaknik. And all this stuff going on there. What?
Right. Well, last but not least, y'all, we celebrate Tupac's birthday today. It's Tupac's birthday, and his estate released a new merchandise line celebrating Pride Month. The collection includes a number of hoodies and T-shirt colorways that interpolate Tupac's 1992 hit song Changes.
We'll go to Funk Fest.
Stated in the Twitter announcement that all revenue from clothing will be donated to pro-LGBTQIA plus foundations and movements. Whew. All right, y'all, that's going to wrap up.
Go to Funk Fest. I'll go to all wheelchair-only events.
Oh, Ricky.
Be no problem. Ain't nobody fighting. Everybody seated. I'll rent one my damn self, motorized, and we all sit there and enjoy ourselves with our blanket thrown over our legs and just have a good ass time. It's just these people that around here that can walk be causing problems.
Okay. Coming up next, y'all, we got Chef Kurt Boudreaux and we got the praise mix down. Time now is 26 minutes before the top of the hour. It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
All right, Rickey Smiley Morning Show. It's time for quarantine cooking with the Black Tony in the kitchen. I swear the Black Tony of all chefs.
Yes.
Well, one thing about the only difference is he will show up, but he hooded in a mug. But his food be good in a mug. Believe that. Hey, what up, Kurt?
Oh, Rick, what's going on? What's happening, baby?
What up, Kurt, man? I know you cooking something good, man.
Hey, man, let me tell you something. I cooked, but I did another tutorial on how to grind your meat.
You know how to grind? That's how we got kids. You know how to grind what?
No, I ain't saying nothing about no damn grind, Rick, man. Come on now.
What you say, Boudreaux?
I don't see nothing wrong with a little of it.
I thought you said how to grind.
Not a little bit. Not a little bit. You can do a whole lot of that, but...
All right now.
How you grind meat?
I tell you. Brian.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Come on, Kurt.
All right, bro. All right. This is what I'm doing. I'll show you how to brine your chicken, just like we did for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
we did the turkeys.
Right.
Brine the chicken. So we use a little salt, sugar, a little molasses.
Right.
Some brown sugar. And then we let it sit over for about maybe 2 days on turkeys. But for chicken, we do about an 8-hour brine.
Right.
And then we put it on
what does that do? Because when we did those turkeys, man, we took the turkeys, we put it in the cooler, we put it out there on the porch, and we brined it for like a damn near a day and a half. What does that do to the meat?
It causes like a chemical reaction, man, where it gets all through the meat all the way to the bone.
A chemical
You know what?
reaction. I don't even want that damn meat no more then. I'm about to eat a chemical reacted chicken.
Boudreaux, just go ahead and do a bologna sandwich this week. Go ahead and give me
hot dogs right there. I'm going back to hot dogs. I'm going back to hot dogs.
Hey, Kurt, you got to stay focused. That's the devil. Stay focused, Kurt. When Peter took his eyes off Jesus, he began to sink. Keep going.
Did you add some barbecue cheese with?
Oh Lord, Brad, there you go. All right.
So you said salt, salt, molasses, sugar, and ice.
Yes, and then you let it sit in there for about a day, or 8-hour brine on chicken. Turkeys, you do a little longer. But then you put it on that smoker, man. Let it do its thing. You already know what I use: pecan, post oak, and man, I'm telling you, I already show how it come out on the video. And you can find that video on RickySmiley.com.
There it is, y'all.
I love you.
And how can they follow you on Instagram, Kurt?
Hey, man, Chef Boudreaux Official.
Y'all give it up for Chef Kurt Boudreaux. Rickey Smiley Morning Show coming up.
Boy. All right, peace.
It's the Rickey Smiley Morning Show.
Hey, what up? This your boy Chef Boudreaux. One more again. Just want to show you guys really how to do your chicken instead of just putting them on the smoker. All right? You can do this on the grill. You can do this on your smoker. You can even fry it if you want to. But anyway, in here, in this thing here, come over here. I made a brine. A brine is spelled, for my people that be saying it wrong, B-R-I-N-E, brine, okay? I made a specific type of brine, which is 1 part sugar, 1 part salt, kosher salt, preferably. Now, I added some Cajun spices up in there, and maybe I put a little brown sugar, but actually you use white, but I use brown. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to brine this chicken. This chicken has already been pre-cleaned. So we're going to dress the chicken, okay? So what you want to do is make sure you pull the skin over all your chicken. Then you catch it from here. And just pull up. And you're going to cut that little small piece of booty meat right there. Cut all that off. This is how you want your chicken to look, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut these up real quick. And some of them won't have it on there, some of them will. But make sure your chicken is covered. Sometimes you can't do nothing about it. But I'm going to show you real quick how to cut this chicken. Now, some people like to go in there and really clean the chicken like this. See all that? Get all up in there. Some people like that. Because when you go to churches or you go to Popeyes, believe it or not, they don't clean all that out. Just letting you know. I ain't hating on them. I'm just keeping it real. Okay, so see that's the butt. Some people like that on there. I take that off. And then you got this extra little, some of them be having that extra little piece of fat. But you want to cut that off right there too. Push that all to the side. Make sure your skin is covering your chicken. Sometimes you may overcut, that's okay. Just, it's kind of hard to dry out. Kind of hard to dry out dark meat anyway. But some of these have, some have that real thick fat on it. So as long as you know this is clean, this is covered, hold it right there and put it all the way up. There you go, see? Now I'm gonna go ahead and do these little 20 pounds. Sometimes you want to cut that little fat off too. Alright, I'm gonna do these 20 pounds real quick. Put them in the brine, and then I'm gonna let that. Now some people, the bigger the chicken, like the bigger the pieces, like breast or something like that, or if you do a whole chicken, you might want to do a 12 to 16 hour brine. These I'm gonna let go for about 12 hours. Now, the same thing, just let y'all in on a little secret. When I did, me and Rick did Thanksgiving dinner this year. Was it this year? No, it was last year, I'm sorry. Last year, in Birmingham, we brined some turkeys and we smoked them. We did them the same exact way with the brine that I showed you. I think my man Rick went live on that one. I'm not totally sure. But I just wanted to show you guys again how Chef Boudreaux do it. When I say one part salt, one part sugar. It all depends on how much you're doing, by how many pounds. So a gallon, if you make a gallon, that should cover up to about 10 pounds of chicken probably. Yeah, because you know, the more you put in, the more the water rises, right? Right. See, some of these you can't help, man. You know, be getting them little flicky pieces of chicken. But as long as it cover the meat, you all right. Got about 3 more to go, and then I'm gonna end this video. All right. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna give y'all some of my little secrets. Remember that chicken I put in that brine? I put that chicken in that brine and let it do a nice 12 to 16 hour brine. Now, let's taste it and see what it's hitting, bud. Look at that chicken, boy. A little bit of that Boudreaux barbecue sauce on there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah. Right there. Ooh. Bruh, you put the chicken in the brine, you'll likely have to season it. I promise you that. Man, you can find the video, RickeySmiley.com, Rickey Smiley Official, all your boys' social media, Chef Boudreaux Official. You already know what it is. You already know how I get down. Peace.
Abracadabra, you appeared. Good morning. Good morning, Facebook. I hope everybody having a blessed morning. I hope everybody's day is great. Come on in, come on in, come on in. The doors of the church is open right now. Will you come? Will you come right now? Because tomorrow is not promised. Come right now. Kyria, good morning. What's up? All right, y'all, I'm live. Shout out to Quentin Williams, nephew, defensive tackle for the Jets. I want to talk a little bit this morning. And this is a meaningful Facebook post that I want to have a little conversation. What up, James Pierce? What up, everybody? How y'all feeling, man? Hope everybody blessed this morning. To everybody listening to the radio show, to the morning show, and all the fans, or whatever, listen, it's Father's Day week. A lot of times we post about our loved ones. What up, Anthony Nolan? Hallelujah. Hey, I just want to make this post right here. You know, we always think of, for Father's Day, we always think of, you know, fathers and uncles or whatever. You know, I always shout them out all the time. First of all, good morning to everybody. Thank y'all for joining us or whatever. Today, this post is about, because on my morning show, we've been talking about mentorship, not just a father, but father figures and people that have really kind of been there for you and stood in the gap. And, you know, what up, Eugene Johnson, Mobile, Alabama, in the house. People that have been father figures. I really want to do a special shout out this morning to somebody that really mean a lot to me, and I never expressed this. I've expressed it on the radio show, but I never sit down and just really made a video, and I don't think this person really understand how much he means to me. I want to shout out this morning. I want to talk about two people, Cedric the Entertainer and his manager, Eric Rohn. They call him Swanee. Real big shout out to y'all. That was my first manager. Just to tell you a quick story. I was performing at the brand new opening of a comedy club in Atlanta on Peachtree behind the restaurant Houston's that's on Peachtree. It was a comedy club in that building behind Houston's upstairs called Uptown Comedy Corner. Well, I was the first comedian that ever stepped on stage and performed there. And the opening week of Uptown, it wasn't a grand opening, but it was the opening week, and it was just me, and it was Cedric the Entertainer on the very first night. And that was a Friday. And I want to say that was the first time I had met Cedric the Entertainer. Steve Harvey used to talk about him all the time because he said, hey, I mentored this comedian out of St. Louis, Cedric the Entertainer, or whatever, you know, and I was excited to meet Ced. One of the nicest guys I ever met in my life. And so we were staying at the Sheraton Hotel off of 14th Street. I'll never forget it. And so we did the two shows that night. The first show was 13 people in the audience. And this had to be about 91, maybe 91 or 92, whatever. I think it was 91. And I was opening up a set. It was just me and him on the first show and then me and him on the second show. So I was like, man, I'm Rickey Smiley from Birmingham, Alabama. It's a pleasure to meet you. He's like, yeah, Steve told me about you. He said, let's have breakfast and chop it up. So I'll never forget it. Ced probably wouldn't remember this probably wouldn't remember it. I said, so we agreed to meet up in the hotel lobby and have breakfast together. So it was just me and Cedric the Entertainer sitting there having breakfast. I was a young comic from Birmingham, Alabama. Ced was, real popular, gaining popularity. Wasn't a lot of TV shows and platforms. Ced, we were sitting there having breakfast, and he was like, well, I do a Wednesday night in St. Louis at this club called Manning's. And he said it pay $500. I'm thinking to myself, $500 on a Wednesday night? I said, I would love to do it. So he said, I'll hook you up with my manager, Swan, or whatever. And so I got in a Ford Escort, and I drove 8 hours to St. Louis. They put me up at the downtown Embassy Suites. I'll never forget it. Somebody came and picked me up, and I didn't know it was like a club. I thought it was a comedy club. So I had a suit on and a briefcase. So I'm trying to be professional, but that day I went over to Ced's manager house because I didn't have a manager. And I'll never forget, I was in there, Swan was in there, he was ironing, and I was in Eric Rohn's living room, and he had an ironing board up, and he was ironing some pants and was trying to put a cuff in his pants or whatever. And I said, hey, I need a manager. I don't have a manager. I don't have no kind of representation or whatever. So he was like, okay, I'll manage you. He put out a little contract on one piece of paper. And he said, you just sign right here. And I signed right there. He said, okay, I'm your manager. He said, I'll be calling you about some stuff. So we went and did the show that night. And Ced was up on stage. That night I met Darius Bradford. I met Nasty Nate. I met this comedian named Andre. We still friends to this day. My first time ever meeting them. And that was my first time being in St. Louis. In Ced's backyard every Wednesday night at this damn club called Manning's. And so I performed. I got paid $500, and I gave Swan his split. And I started going on the road, opening for Cedric the Entertainer. We did college tours. We went all over the country. And I just want to say Happy Father's Day to Cedric the Entertainer and Eric Rohn, his manager, who is still his manager. I want to thank y'all for y'all's mentorship. Thank y'all for being big brothers. Thank y'all for your leadership. Thank you for everything that you do for a lot of comics. I know comedian JJ and somebody I mentor, Rita Brent, they do shows with you and open for you. And I just really want to say thank you. And I have so much gratitude and thankfulness to the opportunities that you provided for me. And the only part that really made me sad about all of this is my career just kind of took off, and Ced was a big star, and you never get to work together. But I just want to say thank you for teaching me how to perform by watching Ced, and of course Steve Harvey and Mark Curry and different comedians. But watching Ced perform, watching Ced entertain, watching Ced, his style and how he did stuff on stage, and just watching it really just kind of opened up my eyes, because I'm a musician as well, and just me to be able to mix music and entertainment together with comedy, that was kind of like what my flavor was, and I still do it to this day. So I want to say Happy Father's Day to you, Ced. Thank you for being a big brother, and you and Eric Rohn for being mentors and father figures. I don't have your numbers. I don't know how to get in touch with you or whatever. I'm sure you would give it to me. Don't mean it like that, but I just haven't. I hope somebody send this video to Ced and Eric Rohn, because I don't think that I would be where I am had I not had y'all in my life. That was the first time I went to St. Louis. That was the first time I went to Miami. You sent me and Darius down there to Miami to perform at Marvin Dixon's club, and me and Darius Bradford went to the beach and rented some jet skis, and I've been addicted to the ocean ever since. So everything, being a boater, was because I went to Miami that one time and went to the beach. And but I want to say to Cedric the Entertainer and Eric Rohn, Happy Father's Day. Thank you for being a mentor, a father figure, a big brother in the game, and point my comedy career in the right direction. So if anybody can get this video to Eric Rohn and Cedric the Entertainer, I'm trying not to get emotional because, like, you know, when you get older, you know, people start dying or whatever. You know, I just kind of believe in giving people their flowers now. You know, so I just want to send a shout out to y'all too. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for watching this video. Get this out to Cedric the Entertainer. God damn it, I love you. Eric Rohn, I freaking love you. And it ain't nothing you can do about it. God bless y'all. Happy Father's Day to y'all and all the fathers. Peace.
Okay, so has anyone notified plus-size Southerners that this is now a thing? That Chick-fil-A has jumped all the way out the window and has decided to sell their Chick-fil-A sauce in stores on the shelves. When I tell you, I talked to the store manager that runs the store where I saw this display, and he told me that the first day it came out, and this didn't get reported on the news media, but he said the first day that the Chick-fil-A sauce arrived and was displayed in his store, that there was near pandemonium when the first plus-size Southerner, and I'm using politically correct language, I'm not going to say the first fat-ass person, because that would be rude. But when the first plus-size Southerner came in and saw that Chick-fil-A Polynesian sauce was being sold over the counter without a prescription to the masses, he took out his phone and frantically started dialing some of his plus-size comrades. And the store manager told me that within 8 minutes, there was a plethora of PT Cruisers, Dodge Caravans, Honda Odysseys, early model Lincoln Town cars, and Cadillac sedan DeVilles that pulled up in the front. And the handicap spots filled up quickly, and oversized people on scooters were bum rushing the door to get to the Polynesian sauce. He said it got so bad that it was reminiscent of the first 7 or 8 days of the pandemic back in March of 2020, when people were bum rushing grocery stores for all types of necessities and hand sanitizer and Lysol and toilet paper and bread and milk and all that. He did have to call for reinforcements from the police. He did have to get a police presence out there. And he said that the celebration that was going on as people were getting, and they did limit the sauce purchases to 2 bottles per person, which he said sparked another near riot. He said the celebration that was going on in the parking lot he said it didn't get violent. The mood was joyous. People were very, very just happy to have access to this Polynesian sauce over the counter in stores. He said some were using it as lotion, some were merely chugging it straight from the bottle, some had straws.
Rich Rising, kings and queens. Grand Rising on this beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. It's hump day. We in this thing halfway through, and it's good. How y'all feeling today? I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I hope y'all feeling good and feeling great. Got a lot of gratitude this morning. I must say, I love my job. I love my job, and I am appreciative for what God has done in this little black girl's life. So I just want to say thank you, God, this morning and share my gratitude with y'all. Maybe the spillage will hit y'all a little bit. I can feel the gratitude already. Y'all are blessed and highly favored people. We are in lockstep. Hey, I can feel it. And happy birthday, Tupac. 50th birthday. What's up, Austin, Texas, in the building? Rich Rising, Grand Rising to all of y'all. I got your front page news coming up in just a second. Nice outfit. These is jammies. Got on my pajamas, a little Victoria's Secret on that. Yeah, I got them on sale. Y'all know I don't play about that. Y'all feeling great? Houston in the building, Texas in the building. Come on, Texas. Let's go. Hey. What up, my G? What it do? Young Jack in the building. My sister is in the building. Come on, Tiffany. Hold on. Is it 16? Is it the... it's a real one's birthday. Happy birthday, sister. I love you. It is the realest one's birthday today. No wonder you born on the same day as Tupac. Let me tell you. The G's are here. Young Jack. What's up with that second date update? First date update, second date update. What's going on? Atlanta is in the building. What's good? Yo, I want to tell y'all a super crazy story that my husband tuned me on to about Lake Lanier. Y'all know how we always talking about Lake Lanier is haunted? Well, I got some information for y'all. Give y'all a roll call. Happy birthday to all the birthdays in the building. Happy birthday to my sister, Tiffany McCall, in the building. In the building. Let's go. Listen, we didn't all make it to this day, to this age, to another birthday. So I celebrate birthdays. I celebrate those that the God saw fit to spend another 365 around the sun. Dallas is in the building. What it do? Roll call. Where y'all at? How y'all feeling? Huh? Hey. Jersey in the building. Yes, that's my best friend. That's my best friend. You see me? You see that? You see me? That's me. That's my friend. It's my best friend. What's up, Kevin Taylor? In the building. Hey. The word of the day is fauna. Oh, I'm going to learn what that means in just a second. Yes, Tiff's birthday is a national holiday. Happy birthday, Tiff. Now, let me tell you, there's nothing more that I want for this week, this day, to be in Jamaica with my sister. The way this work job is set up and these 3 kids are set up and this schedule set up, it was not possible. When I tell you I'm there with all my heart and all my spirits, I love you, sissy. 40 is it, baby. See, y'all them young kids, we up in here playing in 40s, honey, and still got edges. Let's go. So happy birthday to my sister. And I got some news for you guys. Did you hear about what the Senate passed yesterday? Oh, no, yes, maybe. Juneteenth, let's go. So the Senate passed yesterday a bill that would make Juneteenth a federal holiday. The holiday is known as the Emancipation Day, and it marks the day that the U.S. slaves in Galveston, Texas, found out they were free. That might be why Texas is so hard in the building. They understand their significance. Come on now. Galveston right up off that water. They were trying to play reindeer games. They had to let them know. So Juneteenth is celebrated already in 47 states, but the bill still needs to pass in the House and get signed by Biden. And then when he does, it's going to be a national holiday, as it should, because it's my real 4th of July. And about that George Floyd Justice and Policing Act, we can go ahead and slide that on there next to the Juneteenth bill, and we can get them signed together. How about that? For a little equality, a little leveling of the playing fields. I'm just saying. And I said what I said. I don't know what we playing up in here. But nevertheless, it's international news. Today, President Biden will meet with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. And Biden plans to bring up a range of issues, including his Russian cyber attacks on U.S. companies. Now, you know I do my news every day. We had 2 ransomware attacks. One on the largest meat processing plant in the United States. Shut the meat processing plant down, mess up people's work jobs, mess up meat flow. And it was all done as a cyber attack, ransomware. They had to pay these millions of dollars We got about 4.4 million back, but it was absolutely bananas. And then on top of that, the Colonial Pipeline. Y'all remember when that gas went up? They trying to act like they don't want it to come back down. The pipeline is working. Stop playing with us. Let's run these regular gas prices, not GPAs. I don't want a 3.99, okay? I want a 2.19. I don't want a GPA. I want a normal gas price. So I guess our president gonna talk to Vladimir Putin about his people continuously messing up our little electronics. On top of that, coronavirus news yesterday, super sucky. It was another milestone hit. 600,000 now deaths from the COVID-19.
I'm down here at Shotcat Mall right now, boy. Man, where these phone folks at, son? I don't know where these phone folks at. Yeah, y'all gonna sell something, ain't nobody anymore. Trying to buy me some fake ass damn airport. So these folks tripping, man. Folks ain't over here. Oh shit, look at him. Goddamn, look at him. Shit, what's up, man? Oh, man. Goddamn diggity dick, man. Goddamn dick go right there, man. Yo, man. Goddamn, this store sell out of, well, they sell all the little things for to make the fat girls, make them look skinny when they be in the club. This just store will sell all the stuff to make the fat girl look skinny when they're in the club. But that's what all these girls be wearing, but they be squeezing them goddamn big ass stomach in, but look at all these things right here. They be wearing all these to squeeze them big ass stomachs in, boy. These little model be. How you gonna put these on little skinny girls, don't put them on the fat girl? So they need to have fat models. How the hell you got all these models in here fine as hell, son? And then they got the fat suit on the skinny model. That don't make no damn sense. I'm telling you, but that's what all these girls be having on in the club, boy. But I'm gonna be coming in that club, they be fat as hell, boy. But they're on side, they're on 28. I'm gonna be a side 28 in the dress. They put one of these things on right here. Look at that thing, boy. That thing squeeze your legs up, your stomach. Look at this thing like a damn bulletproof vest, y'all. What the hell is going on, boy? All these little skinny ass models. Look at all these little skinny ass models with the damn fine girl suit on. Tricking folks. That one, they'll go all the way down to the down knee, make your knees skinny, y'all. Boy, they girl know they be flexing, boy. Ooh, buddy girl, know they be flexing. Trying to act like they fine. Man, shout it, man, these girls be. Boy, everybody be lying, shout. Got your big ass no squeeze on. Got them squeezed up in one of them down suit. Like you fine for real, shout. Know your ass will got on side 19, shout. Big ass. Come over here, say, give me all of them. Give me all of them. Oh, come on this side, say, give me all of them. Give me all of them. Give me all them big ass cookies. But this shit was hard. But that chain, that hard, boy. But that thing hard, man. I gotta get my money right now. I gotta get my money back right now. If I get that, boy, I gotta get Ricky to give me. What if I need to give me a raise, son? All the good work I've been doing, boy, I swear these folks need to give me a raise, boy. Shot, I've been so consistent. They talking about, you get a raise when you show some consistency. Hell, I've been consistent, shot. I consistent ain't been to work. 5 down years, son. Man, little shot over there, how the hell, boy? Shot over there, find the devil, boy. The fuck? She with a nigga, though. I ain't gonna show him about no. Who the hell still eat bubblegum?
Welcome to There I Said It, another episode of There I Said It with the crew. I'm Alfredas.
I'm Vic Jagger.
And I'm Gary with the T.
Oh, Vic. Look at Vic's. I love your hair.
I know.
So I probably got to turn this light down some. It's a little,
yeah, girl.
It's a little bit too bright.
You're shining bright like a diamond, honey.
Shine bright like a diamond.
So,
listen,
I like it.
Let me tell y'all what happened.
What happened?
So, I don't care about hair, because
it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
I know, because I know I look good bald, right? So here's the thing. I always keep my hair blonde, and my hair was growing out a little bit. I said, I'm going to cut it down just a little bit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was about to jump in the shower, and I tried to, and I took a little bit too much off.
You did yourself?
Yes, I cut my hair myself, but I didn't have a guard. Usually I do like a one guard, or this time it was just like buzz, but I thought it was like Elmer Fudd, like smooth. So I really thought that I was going to have to like wrap my hair up, and so I just kept going. I was like, you know what? It's hair. Who cares? It's going to grow back. I know I look good with a bald head, so it's whatever.
Yeah,
and I got my buzz cut.
Well, I hope my friends still think the same, because my friend just was texting me all day. Tell your coworker, honey, what's her name? I said her name is Vic. He said, please tell her, honey, she could sit on my face anytime. I'm like, oh yeah.
And let me tell y'all this.
Who is this?
Gary is not lying. I was out at dinner with my girlfriend, and Gary called. I said, hey boo, I'm out at dinner. Is it an emergency? Can I call you back in about 10 minutes? He said, no. I just want to tell you this. My friend said that, Gary said, you will always have a place on his face. I was like, wait a minute now.
He said that.
I like that.
Yes, honey. I was like, oh my God, honey.
So can we see this guy? Like, what's his deal?
No, because
he's married. He's very married, honey.
He's very married.
Gary, we don't do that.
I know exactly. Honey,
but
Vic
then
wasn't
I said
there.
how much money he made.
Oh
but
no,
then
she
I was just
lied.
kidding. I was just kidding.
I
don't
play them
that.
games.
No.
So I love that. I like that. I don't know if y'all noticed something different about my hair.
I do see that you have them braids, and
I'm all poetic justice in here for y'all.
You had the stiff neck earlier on FaceTime.
It hurt so bad.
Y'all, sore?
Let me tell y'all something. I literally told her, okay, and I like her, but I was just like, hey, for real. I'm not trying to look like Janet Jackson. Make them kind of, I don't want them too small, not too big.
You didn't want the poetic justice.
It's exactly what I got. It's poetic justice.
It's poetic justice.
Is it cool though? Is it in? Because everything that's 80s and 90s.
It is really cute.
And let me tell you something else. As a 50-year-old woman, I kind of feel some type of way about giving myself baby hair. So braids don't really look good on me. Yes, that's why you see
Not with no damn baby hair.
But everybody
does a little bit of baby hair.
Like Janet Jackson does it, J-Lo does it, but I feel some type
of... You don't have to have the full, like a whole bang. Some folks, it's not baby hair. Yeah. We know y'all put y'all gel and bangs down on your forehead.
Yes, honey. Too damn much gel, honey. But listen, y'all, I want to say, this weekend I had the opportunity, and we were looking for you, Vic, everywhere. Mm-hmm. But our friends and I happened, we hung out this past weekend.
So much fun.
I saw the pictures.
Yeah.
So much fun.
It was a really nice time, honey, at the barbecue. My friends opened up a restaurant, honey. Hattie Marie's, honey.
Oh, child.
It's delicious. Girl.
I don't even want to talk. First off, I don't eat meat, but they had fried lobster tail. It was not that. But it was amazing. And I was like, okay, I don't really eat meat, but let me see what they had. Greens, they had cabbage. I was like, I don't really eat anybody's cabbage but my mom's. Listen.
It was good.
This was like the best.
Everybody can't make cabbage.
That's what I'm trying. I've only liked my mom's. I had to tell my mom, I was like, Mom, I found a place with cabbage. I will drive to Hearst just for the cabbage. I'm not even kidding. It was delicious.
It's really good.
It was amazing. I was so happy. Yes. Got us a spot when you come through, Vic.
Yes,
I definitely, yes.
When you come through, we're going to
I'm always down to eat now.
Yes. And then there was another, we went and had some dessert at this.
Oh.
What is, let me find.
Lily's?
Oh my gosh, I feel so bad because I do not remember that. It was so good.
The candy place, honey,
in Irving.
In Irving and Cottonwood. Oh my
you
God.
Need candy.
Okay, here's where it is. No, it's right across from the Four Seasons.
Yes.
I cannot remember. This was the most. It was the most delicious.
Lick 'em lollipops.
It was everything.
Bitch, she had something. Everything. She had a fruit basket. What was that thing you had, Alfredo?
Why did she tell me? She was like, do you like salads? I was like, yeah. But this is like a candy place, like
too many jokes. It's too many
jokes. And I was, I know. But I was like, I like salad. Why did she make me a salad with cake? And it was like an apple, like a candy apple salad. It was amazing. And I want to go out there for another one. Except.
I'm talking to my production assistant. Excuse me.
Okay. Except I kept trying on my bikinis today and I can't fit any of them. So I'm going to have to do one piece. It's bad. Really? It was so good though. So we have to take you there too. And I feel bad that we don't remember the name of it. But and both of these places are Black owned. So we definitely need to support. So I'm excited to take you there as soon as we remember the name of it.
Dog.
I can't. I'm very upset. But anyway, Vic, you're late. You getting it right? You getting it right?
Yeah,
I'm getting it right.
Okay, good. So y'all saw what Little Duval said. I want to get y'all's opinion on this. Little Duval said the other day, he was like, y'all out here, leaving these good relationships when somebody cheats with one person. Like, it's just like a one night stand. And y'all like, okay, I'm out. Leave the kids. You've been with this person forever and you leaving. And he was like, I can see if it's, if somebody's had a relationship on you, but just for a one night stand, you shouldn't do it. I was like,
I knew you were going to. Go ahead, Gary.
Let me tell you something, honey. The hell with that shit. That bothers me. Because let me tell you why it bothers me. First of all, and men say that all the doggone time to y'all women about, it was nothing. We just had sex, honey. It was just nothing. It didn't mean nothing. It mean a goddamn lie. Because my thing is that you giving my dick to somebody else that was supposed to be for me. So now this bitch across the street know what your dick look like because you didn't have her. And now it's no longer special to me because somebody else didn't have it. You shared it. The hell with it. Let a woman go screw a man for one damn day and see what a man say.
Please.
Let him do it.
He'll be done.
It's true. I don't even like to think about stuff like this because I'm like, I don't know what I might do. But I think about these people who done had these break babies. And like, not only did you cheat, even if you said, oh, it was just one time, but you got her pregnant. Now I got to remember it for the rest of my life.
Yes,
ma'am. That's different. So a break baby, no. Because now, especially if it looks like the mama.
But even if it doesn't, you have to have a relationship with that mother. If you stay with it, look at Gabrielle Union. Look at Ludacris.
Yes, ma'am. So Vic, in essence, you saying that you would allow the man to just cheat one time and then take him back?
First of all, I will say that when I was younger, I was just like, oh, if he cheat, he's this, that, and the other. But as I'm growing and as I'm maturing, I do recognize that people can make mistakes. Now, what I am saying is, I'm not saying that, I don't know what I would do in that situation at this moment. I know for sure if there was a break baby, I'm done.
Yeah.
But if it was something where, I don't know, let's see a scenario. If it was a bachelor party and
a bachelor party, you go ahead and get your love.
I'm just saying, I just don't know if it depends on how long I was married, what the situation is. If he got his dick sucked, I'm just like, okay, he didn't got his dick sucked. Okay. But, it's just like, I will really have to think about it. I might leave. I just don't know if I'm not in that situation at the moment. It really depends on what went down.
That just sounds, I just can't accept that, Vic, because my thing is, and everybody want to talk about if it was an accident. Bitch, an accident is when I bump my car to yours.
Yeah.
That's an accident.
So you pull somebody's pants down.
Thank you.
Yeah,
and
not
penetrate, really. That's not an accident, honey. I just, and I guess that's like we talked about this maybe before. That's probably why I'm always be by myself. I can't accept that.
No, and I understand, but I'm going to look at it like this. If I do stay, just know I got a cheap pass.
But I don't want a cheap pass.
No, that's real petty.
I don't even want a cheap pass.
That's petty.
Here's how I feel.
For a certain number of women out there that want cheap.
That's true.
I'm
that's true.
Back.
Well, Vic, you said as you've gotten older, you've said that, you might, you think differently. But as I've gotten older, I realized that any guy that I've ever dated who's cheated on me, and they were like, it wasn't me, it was a one-off. Guess what they've done? Cheated again.
So that's what I'm saying. Yes, that's what I'm saying. But I just, when you say I'm not going to do it, your
never say never.
Bond with Steve, right? Your bond with your husband. Y'all done been through.
Well, he would just have to die.
Lot.
So
okay.
Yeah, but this is how I look at what really bothers me, and I guess as we get older and stuff. But to me, it's a psychological thing. Because here you are, Miss Vic, honey, all out in the public, honey. Oh, looking cute, bitch, honey, at an event with her man. Mm-hmm. And then there's Quisha across the hall. Vic thinking she looking all cute with her man, and Quisha across the hall looking at her. Yeah, I fucked him yesterday. She thinks she all that. I can't take that. I cannot take it.
I agree. Gary, I done been there. Okay. As a public figure.
Haven't we all?
Listen.
Yes.
Okay. But I'm just saying, I'm not saying that I'm going to stay with him. I'm just saying I don't know what I would do. And that's because I'm not in that situation right now. Now
I just feel like at this age, at this age,
I could
nah.
leave. Yeah.
I'm too old now at this age to accept that. I don't know. I mean, I hate to accept at my age. I'm like, dude, if you want, like, and I'm also old enough to realize that if somebody wants to be with somebody else, they're going to be with somebody else, married to me or not, whatever the case may be. So if you do want to be with somebody else, you're going to do it. So go do it, and y'all keep doing it, and don't come back home.
Because, honey, I
was surprised how many couples.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, no, we definitely know. There's a lot.
Listen, I said I'm being a badass right now. I'm not real. I'm being a badass. I don't know. I'm being a badass. But I'm just saying that, you know, I hope that I would look into the history of the men that I've dated and been with in the past, had relationships with in the past, and said, you know what? If a man cheats, he wants to be with somebody else. So if somebody wants to be with somebody else, you have to allow them. You know, you want to be with somebody else, I will allow you to be with them full time. And I hope that I will be that strong.
I can see it now. You're going to leave. And then Steve is going to show up at your doorstep with snot coming down his nose, like, please,
well, you know what? Been there. I mean, I was Steve. I'm just saying.
I was like, hold on.
No. But I've been there. Girl, I had a guy show up on my mom's doorstep. Like, I can't believe, you know, I feel so bad. My mom was like, oh, Georgia. Like, I'm like, you don't know the whole story, Mom. You don't know what this man did.
Your mother is just
she just says he's at the door with it. He just says he's so sorry. Well. And guess what he did again? I'm like, boy, you don't lied to my mama. He went to my mother's house and lied to her.
Don't make me reach back into those. I'm trying to be like, all right, you know, I really don't know. Yeah.
We just have to let people go. But I'm just break babies. And let me tell you something. Gabrielle Union has to deal with Dwayne Wade's break baby.
As proud as she is, because, honey, you know, she's a very proud woman, honey.
But wait,
she's a boss, but, honey.
Have y'all seen the break baby? Have y'all seen Family Time with the break baby?
Never.
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what you saying?
I'm just saying, do they have to deal with the break baby?
So here's the thing. The thing. We really don't. But here's the thing. We don't ever see the break baby on social media. But here's the thing. That's another thing. So you have this baby, and I'm not saying this is the situation with Gabrielle Union, but I'm saying you have this baby with another woman. Am I the kind of woman that doesn't want you to ever see that kid? Because I'm already mad. And then what kind of man does that make you? You don't. So now you don't deal with that kid, and you don't deal with that kid's mom. You just send money. So that makes you a bad guy too. But I also don't want you dealing with that baby and that mama.
Because what if the chick is like a hood joint, like just a?
They usually are.
Okay.
What about it?
Right. So super thoughts, meaning that she knew who your man was. Maybe she was trying to trap him. Maybe that was her intention.
You can't get trapped. You can't get trapped unless you put your foot in it.
Wear rubber.
What?
Wear rubber, honey, if you think you're getting trapped.
You cannot you can't get trapped unless you put.
Yes. Okay.
You can't. I mean, come on.
But the man. If she. Like intention, you know how.
But Vic, sorry, it doesn't goddamn matter. He knew that he had Gabrielle at home when he left from home.
No, they weren't on the break,
baby.
Well, when they broke up, he knew all that. He knew damn well. How in the hell you gonna sit there and live with a damn woman, knowing the public figure that you are, the rich man you are, and you're gonna screw without a damn condom, and you know damn well these girls are fertile as soon as they look at you. So, honey, that was on you. So, no, honey, too bad.
Oh, child, that would just make my heart break.
Yes, it would.
Just if my man went and messed with somebody and had a baby with him, it would make and y'all know it makes it so bad for Gabrielle. She couldn't have kids.
I know. That's some shit.
That right there.
Yeah. No. That's why she never smiles. She always looking mad. She never looks happy, baby. Miss Julia, Miss Julia put that smirk on.
Yeah,
that's how she never have a natural smile, baby. Yeah, she smiles. She don't ever look like she have a natural smile to me, baby. But honey,
girl, she don't look happy.
She don't look happy.
So basically, we got a no, and a maybe.
No, I said
you already said that's a maybe.
No, first of all, I said no break babies. We're not doing that. And then I said it depends on the circumstance. Now, what happened?
It ain't no more circumstance.
I don't know what I would do in that situation. And Gary, you really don't know either.
I don't know, but I know, but it happened in my family. I will say that. It did happen in my family, honey. And the thing about it is, though, honey, you out there having a damn baby for a married man and thinking that man gonna leave his fucking wife for you. Now you sitting there with a bastard because the man didn't leave his wife and you got this child that you got to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
That's how. But
what if?
And then everybody holler, hey, it wasn't the child's fault. No, it wasn't the child's fault. But the child need to talk to his whorish ass mama and say, Mama, why would you fucking a married man?
Well, I think it'll be a while. It'll be a while. It'll be a while before the baby can do that.
About the chick messing with a married man. Like, she knew, and he knew too. So,
they knew.
Blame it all on. Yeah.
Absolutely. But let me ask y'all something because I just, I really don't drink except like date night, which I have every Friday night. Mm-hmm. And so now my husband knows if he gives me one drink, because I mean, when I tell you I used to drink like twice a year, now I have a drink 2-3 times a month. Okay, date night.
Okay.
When my roommates, like not my roommates, but when my college friends be like, oh my God, I got so drunk. I can't believe I had sex with him. I'd be like, bitch, you know what you was doing. But now I think differently because I'm like, wait, what happened last night?
Be like,
yes, I'm like, what happened? Like, I'm so glad I didn't drink in college because I would have been a hell of a hoe. Whatever. I see how it can happen. So what if somebody said that's their excuse? I was so wasted. Like Chloe, not Chloe. Is it Chloe? Yeah,
Kristen.
like the other one, like Lamar Odom.
Listen, like all of them was cheating.
I know, right?
Lamar,
poor Chloe, my Lord. But like Lamar Odom, he was high off like his ass, which I think he admits. So that's kind of an excuse for it, possibly.
What?
Drugs. Like if you're drunk, if you high, I don't know.
Well, I didn't know men could get erections when they drunk. I didn't know.
Well, it takes a lot more time. And then it takes time to get it done. And it's just a lot.
Isn't that the longest?
Oh my gosh. I'm like, how much did you drink?
Did you have fun?
Yes.
So sweet.
Carry it on. Yeah. But which brings up a point. I have a question for y'all. Have you ever done drugs? I don't mean like, because, I got kids. I'm saying, have you ever had an experience with drugs?
You asked the same damn thing. Okay. We all got, listen, I will say, I have, but not hard drugs.
What is a hard drug? Like crack?
Like coke. Like coke is a hard drug. Meth is a hard drug. LSD is a hard drug.
Well, yeah, because where are you going to get that? That stuff changes your brain.
It's very easy to get drugs.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In college, they were doing, they call it rolling. They were doing ecstasy,
So is ecstasy considered a hard drug?
I think anything outside of weed is a hard drug.
Yes.
So I have never smoked weed. However, I did have a boyfriend who blew it in my face. And y'all, so I'm a control freak, right? I like to be in control, which is why I really don't drink.
Me too.
So my head felt like it was like 400 pounds. Like I was like, I will never. Yes, I was like, I will never ever. Even though he just blew it in my face, I was like, I don't understand how you can do it because and maybe it was this certain strain is like 20 years ago, whatever. I was like, I'll never do it again. And I can see how somebody could be, on drugs and do the wrong thing.
Well, I have never done drugs, never smoked a joint in my life. I don't even drink hard liquor. I'll drink a strawberry daiquiri or something sweet like that. Yeah, but I have never done drugs because they were telling me
take much for him.
No, they were telling me to do weed and stuff when I was going through my chemo and all that stuff. But I was scared because I'm bipolar and I'm like, if I smoke weed, damn, that shit might have me jumping off the building. So I just been scared. And one of my coworkers gave me a weed pipe or whatever those things were. And
a bong?
No, it was just a little long weed pipe that you smoke in. I gave it to my brothers and their friends come over and smoke it. But
you just gonna out them?
I gave it to them. They don't care. But I just have never. I've always wanted to see what it felt like. I listen to what people say, how it makes you feel so mellow. But it just, I don't know. I have to drink wine to fly. And when I was flying this past weekend, they took my bottle of wine from me. So, bitch, I was a nervous wreck on the plane. I just kept tossing and turning because I couldn't get comfortable. But I've never smoked weed. But if I ever smoke weed, people tell me, make sure you're with somebody that you know. Mm-hmm. And I make sure I take all my jewelry off and everything because bitch, I don't want them to rob me, honey.
Yes, it's true. It's true.
No, you just don't know, baby.
You never know. Wind up with a break, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Gary having the baby.
Okay. Through my damn mouth, but.
That was the way.
Okay. So, Vic, what does weed do to you? To you?
Who said what? Wait a minute. Okay. Well,
she already said. You already said.
Yes. It depends. Like there are different strains. And some, you
connoisseur.
have indica, you have sativa, and some make you very, energetic. Some make you very mellow.
I would think weed would never make you energetic. I thought the whole point of weed was to make you like mellow.
Some of it does. It keeps you.
What about loud?
Orange juice.
I heard about loud, and it stinks.
Yes, loud. Yes. But no, I have anxiety and stress, and so it really does.
Well, hell, that's what I need in hell.
It does, but you have to make sure it's the right strain.
Yeah. Okay. I asked my doctor, and he said he wasn't telling me yes or no.
When it comes to what I don't do, or what I don't like to do, or what I would never really do, are edibles. I have had a bad experience.
Really? I heard about those.
A bad experience.
What happened?
Okay, the first time I had a brownie, y'all, I was at this festival, and I was really working. I was covering it. I was taking pictures.
For the radio station?
No. I wasn't working in radio.
Okay.
I wasn't working in radio. But I had my own little blog. So I was taking pictures for that. And I was so hungry, right? And so my homeboy was like, I got this brownie. And I was like, oh, okay, thank you. So I was pinching off of it, right, the whole time. And I realized that I had finished majority of it. And that doesn't kick in until
right
until you are
high. Till it's time to go to the hospital.
Man, what, girl? I thought I heard my heart beating. Like I could hear it. I was tripping. Bless you.
Thank you.
And it was just I was tripping.
Okay. Vic, somebody told me to, if I wanted to get high and do some certain acts, they say let somebody blow smoke up my butt and it'll.
So I was about to say that. I have heard stories about people.
I'm about to Google it. I'm about to Google it.
In your butt.
Weed.
And make it.
Yes.
Yeah, you can take more pain and stuff. So that's
no. Wait a minute. Now, I didn't.
You should be putting weed.
Oh
my gosh.
Yeah, they were trying to.
It's a name, y'all. It's a name. Guess what it's called?
Said there are more blood vessels in the butt.
But
okay. Guess what it's called?
What?
Boofing. They say boofing marijuana is a thing, but not what you think. Yes.
What you think then?
It says don't boof your buds to get high, dude. Don't boof anything for that matter. Shoving drugs like ketamine or alcohol up your butt, known as boofing, and butt chugging in the frat crowd is what they do. It takes advantage of a high amount of blood vessels, just like Garrett said. Garrett done told us a little bit about himself. And in the rectum, which speed up the absorption process for faster, stronger intoxication. But it can quickly turn into overdosing.
Oh, really?
People do it with drinks. Like they say alcohol poisoning for those stupid enough to try it.
Henny in your ass?
Listen to this, y'all. There are cannabis-infused suppositories. But, however,
I haven't heard of that.
They're not for recreational purposes. Patients suffering from issues typically use them for a stronger form of relief that can last up to 8 hours. However, cannabis-infused suppositories aren't psychoactive.
Does it say anything about being able to take it in the butt to do anal? Because that's what they told Gary.
They just want to make
it's called boofing.
It's called boofing.
No, you said to numb your butt, to make you take it.
Yeah, that's not a numbing agent.
It doesn't say. You know what? I'm Googling this, but I hope my kids don't use this computer. Okay. Does boofing numb
searching
your butt? Okay, let's see. This is ridiculous.
Garrett said Coke can numb. Wait a minute, Garrett.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to click on it. Nope. How to booty bump better. Nope. I'm not clicking on how to booty bump better.
Hey. Well, all right.
How about this one?
I will say, if you do, you have to watch out when you go to parties and stuff, because they will have it like Rice Krispie treats and different candy, and it's so many different infused things, and everybody doesn't make it the same. Some people put too much in it. Some people don't know really what the measurements are. Like mine kicked in and I had to pull over.
Wow.
What?
Okay, wait. This is fascinating.
No,
booty bumping involves mixing drugs, usually meth or cocaine, with water and squirting it into your butt through a syringe without a needle.
Oh, we call that douching. We douche that way when you squeeze water in your butt to clean out.
I didn't mean it like chitlins. Like
I got to erase this from my history because I got to get this up. I don't even know I got to figure out how to erase this.
I heard about it. No, you got to do that before
Look, quick now, look out, and we're gonna move on after this. Let me just say this though: when I was younger and I didn't know no better, bitch, I used a dishwashing liquid bottle, and bitch, I put that water in there and tried to dish. That shit tore my ass up because that dishwashing liquid tear you up, bitch. Girl, I was screaming and burning. Yes, bitch, screaming and burning, bitch. I was like, girl, I make sure a goddamn dishwashing liquid bottle is completely clean before that happened again, honey.
Yes, you do a Dawn dish. Nobody.
I'm gonna start calling you Bubble Butt because
I wish I could get those days back now. But anyway, girl, go on, move on.
He said move on.
Yes, move on.
I can't with you. Okay. So, but have you? Okay, I was gonna ask y'all about this. I meant to because
man,
I was thinking about how men, like when they cheat on you, or men or women, whatever, they cheat on you, and then when you leave them, they're like, wait. For real? For real you gone? And then they start stalking you. So have you ever had somebody that you broke up with stalk you?
Hell no, I ain't had nothing but 2 damn serious relationships.
You're a virgin. You're like a virgin.
Such a virgin.
You're a virgin.
And look, and they left, and the rest of them, honey, was pickup orders. So girl, pickup orders on stocking. So girl.
Wait,
all right, Bubba Butt.
Okay. So I ain't had no stalkers. I'm not gonna say I wish I did, but no, I never had any.
Okay, wait. Have you stalked anybody? Just be honest here.
No, I don't know if you call this stalking, but when I was ending a relationship, babe, I went to my friend's house, honey, to find out, honey, who the fuck it was messing with.
Yes, it's stalking. Yes, that is. Don't try to act like. Don't try to. Did you wait outside in the dark?
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna make this quick. Look, I'm gonna make this quick.
Don't make it quick. Tell the truth.
My friend is a realtor, honey. So my friend who I was dating was moving. So, and the bastard wouldn't take my calls. So, honey, I called my friend and said, girl, listen, honey, I'm thinking about buying this house. Let's go over here to this house and let's bring some flyers. So, bitch, we got to the house, honey. The bastard didn't go to work that day, honey, because his child was sick. So he stayed at the house because I was going to put flyers on that bitch to let him know I've been there. So don't try. You can answer my damn call.
Wait a minute. Were these flyers of you bent over? Remember you said
hell no.
Okay.
No.
Because you fucking said it.
You said you would make posters. You said you would make vagina posters.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, but no.
Never forget it.
No.
Sound like that's where the story would came.
It could have, honey. But no, that's where it was. I mean, that's what I did. So I don't know if that was stalking or not, but it is.
All right, so let me ask you something. Since you did, we're not going to consider that. That's like in the middle of stalking. But are you glad that relationship was over? Like they were a loser, whatever. You glad?
But it's amazing though. But we're friends today, though. It happened, but we're friends. That's what they
staying friends.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm friends with my people that my exes, quote unquote, because it's no big deal. So we talk. And matter of fact, he and his new lover came to my house, honey, for a Christmas party.
Oh, it was that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you like his new friend?
Oh yes. Let me tell you something, girl. When it comes to that girl, that's when you turn white woman. Hi, how are you?
Yes.
Yes, honey. I know.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. All right, Vic. Have you ever been stalked?
I'm not really stalked.
Wait. Let me just say something right here. Let me say something. We're not talking about stalking where somebody is trying to kill you, because I don't want people to think we're taking stalking lightly. So I don't mean stalking like that. I mean, like, have you ever had somebody just, like you might not.
So I've had people that have not like left me alone and found ways to like contact me, but not really like stalking, just kind of annoying, just like why do you keep hitting me up?
Yes.
Now, as far as me, I didn't like Gary. It wasn't a real stalker situation, but I do remember one time, okay, the dude that I was dating, okay, in my mind, we went together, okay?
In your mind.
In my mind, we went together.
Had you ever gone out with him ever?
Yeah, we were dating. We were dating. Okay. But it wasn't like a committed relationship. And I remember we were about to leave the club, and I told him, I said I wanted to come over, and he didn't say yes or no. And so for
wait, he didn't say yes or no.
For me, that was like a fill in the blank situation. So I showed up. And this bastard tried to hide his truck behind this big box truck, right? Ooh. And when I saw it, I said, "Oh, this nigga trying to hide." Okay, so
that really pisses you off.
It did. It really did, because I thought somebody was in there. And so when I pulled up in front of the apartment, I saw the blinds kind of move like that, and I was like, "Oh, that nigga in there." Oh,
you really were stalking if you saw the blinds move.
I saw.
Were you in the bushes?
I was driving up. I was driving towards the apartment. I saw, I think I don't know. He might have peeked out or whatever, but his blinds had moved, and I pulled up. And according to him, I got out the car, and the car was still rolling. I had jumped out the car like a damn superhero. I did not, but I went and went up to the door, and it was locked. The front,
because most people lock their doors.
No, it was the apartment, the building was locked. So I was like, "Oh, all right." And then I turned around. I think he thought I was gonna do something to his car, so he came out. And girl, I went in and went to sleep, and
to his house.
Yes, I still.
So that wasn't stalking.
No, but
if
he
let you in.
He was mad. He was pissed. But what was he going? I went in. I peeped the scene. I looked around, made sure wasn't nobody hiding in that motherfucker.
Okay,
I thought it was a bitch in there.
Okay,
listen.
But yes,
you go ahead. All right, listen to y'all now. Do y'all watch Wendy Williams?
I do. Yeah. I catch Wendy.
Did y'all see what she did with Gary Owens the other day? Which was, I don't understand it. She went out on a date
with him.
Yes, bitch, she flirted with the man the whole time. Yes, honey. And then she went out on a dinner date with him and what have you. And people are starting to wonder, is she becoming a bachelorette or what, child? Because then it was Michael, didn't you know her and Lamar Odom? It's too much going on with her.
Don't nobody want Wendy.
Definitely nothing going on between her and Lamar Odom. But I did see her flirting with Gary Owen, and he was just saying, I'm not divorced yet.
I think he was just being nice to her. I don't think he would go out with her. I don't think that
I don't know, but that's sad to say this though, y'all. And y'all know I love Wendy, honey, dearly. But she got lymphedema, in her feet. Have y'all seen her feet? What have you?
Now y'all know I'm about to Google it because I Google it.
Girl, they done posted and deleted it.
Yeah.
Okay, it looks like Mount
I'm about to look at images too.
Do y'all think men look at women's feet, honey, or do they just look at every?
I don't think they care, but for me, I don't see my feet. So
men love feet. Don't play games. Men love feet.
Girl, somebody.
Yeah.
Men love feet.
Kept sending me text messages asking me how your feet look and what you do with your feet, and I was like, why are you asking me?
People love men. My husband, he likes my toes and my feet. Like, I swear, if I had ugly feet, he would probably not like me. He loves feet.
Don't put your feet on me.
Well, that's a woman's thing, but a man loves to lick a woman's feet.
And I hate that.
Yeah, really?
I know, like on what movie was that? 20-year-old version we kicked.
No, which one? It was one of them looked like with the Wayans or something. But I had my feet licked before, and I just sit there while you licking my feet. I'm sitting in my mind, you nasty bastard.
Yes.
I don't believe your ass doing
I done been barefoot all around this house.
He got your
nasty
big toe in his mouth.
Yes, girl, honey.
So you didn't enjoy it. You don't enjoy it.
It was a good feeling and stuff, though, but I just didn't, I didn't understand. But like I said, I just think about poor Wendy because she's rich. And do you think, even though with her feet being the way they are, honey, a man still wouldn't like her feet? Because, do you think they look, because some people talk about they look pig feetish, but they don't like pigs.
And we know that men, black men, they love some pig feet.
They sure do.
Throw some vinegar.
Yeah, because why did I'm sorry. It's like looking at me in the face. I have the picture up, and it's like, no, Gary.
You know what? Y'all are not.
No, I had no idea what it was, and then men are not gonna like that. No, and I think
even though she's rich,
it don't get that rich.
I don't think men care.
Men do not care.
Men
do not care.
Now,
although there are some men who are with women because they're wealthy, maybe.
Yeah, a lot of them. Hell, every woman that got some change, that's why that man would have, honey, for the change.
You can have two teeth and be wealthy, and a man will still date you.
Yes, honey.
Listen, guess what? You could have two teeth and not be wealthy, and a man will still have sex with you. Because men do not care. Men do not
They think
care.
with their small heads and not their big ones.
It's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true. Okay, I'm sorry. Garrett has written that Coke can numb the butt. Thank you, Gary.
That's
been
Okay,
I'm sorry, but it made me think of something. Why you want to have sex if you're? I mean, don't you? Isn't the whole point to feel it? I don't know. But that brings up.
It gives you a high.
You're high, Georgia Faye. You can't feel it, but the man that's doing it, loving it.
When you get a couple of drinks in you, and it just does something. I won't get too X-rated, but it whoosh.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
But then don't they have a song, Busted Wide Open? Busted Wide Open. Or what does that song say?
How it go? Say it again.
How does it go?
Busted Wide Open. Busted. It's something with busted. Busted Wide Open.
I can't get the tunes. Can you sing it?
I don't know it. I'm trying to see it. Busted. But I don't know. But anyway, that's probably from there. They probably saying
Busted.
Okay.
So about the challenge when the girls was doing a little ride and busted.
I don't remember that. So Gary, you were talking about douching earlier.
Yeah.
Can we say that? I guess we can say whatever the hell we want.
Yeah, we can say douching. What's wrong with douching?
So what about Jada Pinkett Smith? Jada and Willow and
the
steaming of the Wahoo.
Yes, baby.
Oh my God.
You do it,
You steam your clam?
Oh, I steam it.
Okay, you have to tell us about the experience.
But you know how you guys if you go to a spa,
yeah,
you put the steam on your face.
Yes.
And it's the same thing is for your vajayjay. It's one of those things where it can absorb and easily, right? And so what you do is you put all these different herbs in this steaming hot water. And the herbs and everything go up into your woo-ha, and it does a lot of different things, cleanses, and different herbs are for different things.
Yeah.
So go ahead, Gary.
No, because we were talking about it on the show, and they told me all I had to do is turn around. Like y'all want when I just turn around another way, and I could steam.
Wait. No, you can't.
I can steam.
I guess you can steam everything.
You can steam the bujaja, the bujina.
The bujana.
Okay, so how long does it take? Wait, what are we calling it? The bujana.
It's called the bujina. We call it the bujina.
Bujina. Okay, yeah, I never thought about steaming the bujina. But so you sit on like a bucket for how long?
Not a bucket, bitch.
Not a bucket.
I mean, that's what it looked like. I was like, y'all like sitting on some buckets.
No, it depends on where you go. Now they actually have you have the information right there. Look it up. It's
why y'all keep trying to get me to pull stuff up on my computer so my kids use this for homework?
Well, get them another
steaming. Look up benefits of vaginal steaming.
Benefits.
And you can do it at home. You just get one of them little pots. The pots like.
All right, baby. Yes, a kettle, honey. Get a kettle.
You get the pots that sit on.
Oh, you can burn yourself. So you can burn yourself.
No, you can. I did do that. Then it's a little bit too hot because you got to put like a cloth or something, a towel around you so the steam won't come out. And sometimes it's a little bit too hot. Okay, and you don't want to steam in this hot pussy.
It's a hot pussy, baby.
A hot pussy.
Girl, getting off that hot. Get off of that coffee pot running, bitch.
He said a coffee pot. You don't put it in a coffee pot.
Oh my God. No.
I just pictured.
I'm not clicking on it. Y'all not gonna get me. I'm not clicking on it.
No. It's a real thing.
It's a thing, yes.
Like
the grand girls do it.
You go get a pedicure and you're sitting in that. They have chairs that kind of look like that. And it's like women that are sitting side by side. Now, I don't do that. Now, I ain't going to get my steam with you. Like, we not going on a group trip.
I just don't know how sanitary that might be to sit
on. It's steam, Alfreda's going up in you. That's sanitary.
Of course they clean it. Like the girl, I went to a girl first. Like she did the whole thing, right? And she had cleaning stuff. She wiped everything down. She did all that. Yeah. And then I found out that I could do it at home. So I don't have to go nowhere.
And think about it. It started off as a clam and it ends up as a butterfly shrimp. So there it goes, girl. It'd be great.
Now, if your pussy look like a clam.
Again, I accidentally hit images. And I'm done.
Nobody told you to hit images.
I did because I always like to. No, that was a mistake.
I think it's a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. If you have not tried vagina
steaming,
but I would do it at home.
Bujina steamed.
You got your bujina steamed? So you got your bujina steamed?
No, I did.
No,
Gary.
I haven't got mine yet, but I'm thinking about it though. So the little bit I have left. But yeah.
Wait.
Okay. We're not going even. No. So, okay, maybe we switch over to a whole different conversation. Let's just switch. Did y'all see where, I know y'all don't like to talk about Alex Rodriguez, but I feel sorry for him.
You always
his ass. The hell
Y'all think he's with Katie Holmes?
No,
he ain't no damn Katie Holmes.
Y'all, he went to her building.
Well, he could be with her, though, because he do like white women. He hates Hispanics. I don't know why J-Lo thought she was going to be his woman, honey. She should look at his history. He don't date damn Hispanic women. He date European women, honey. But nevertheless.
But I think J-Lo broke up with him because I already told you I think she and Ben was messing around in the first place. So
I don't think they were messing around.
No, not them.
I just think it was one of those things. You know how those exes that keep in touch, those exes that are, just friends. And from what I hear, like, a lot of men have that underlying, like, we're friends unless she offers up the cooch.
That's right.
So, if it's an ex.
And you lonely.
They always feel like they can,
If it's an ex, yes, but not just friends. Because I have male friends. I have male friends that I know would never try anything with me. Like, not like
Well,
that.
you don't know. If you give them an opportunity, bitch, they will.
I was just about to say, you don't know that.
You don't know, boo. A man, as long as he's heterosexual, too, and you hetero, trust me, honey, he'll try. Now, somebody like me, girl, I'll walk on by. But anyway,
But Gary, do you ever see women, do you ever see any woman who is just such a bad, she's so bad.
No.
That you wouldn't just want to try.
Now, like, you just want to just...
Freeze, I have the vision in my head right now when you and I used to goddamn get dressed together. When you introduced me to thongs, your ass was butt naked and it didn't do nothing to me, girl. My blood pressure don't even rise. So no.
It didn't rise at all.
But I might not be your type. I'm like your sister, so that's different.
Yeah.
So you didn't see me like that. And what if it was
didn't.
somebody else? What if it was another beautiful woman?
Because I'm trying to see Jesus' face, so I'm not going to go that route. No.
Okay. All right.
Gary said no.
Vic, have you ever seen a woman as so beautiful that you thought that you might...
What?
I'm just saying, have you ever
Dip
seen
in the lady pond?
Yes. Have you ever seen a woman that was so gorgeous?
No.
Or just even, I don't know, in a movie, or have you ever seen a woman that you thought,
So
maybe.
The thing is, and I think I said this before, I have not been with a woman or tried anything with a woman, right? But one woman who she dresses very masculine, and I was like, I kind of like her. Like, I think it was the masculine energy though, and I remember Gary saying, "Well, she's a woman, so you like the woman." I was just like, I think it was the masculine energy that was attractive. It was a rapper.
Queen Latifah?
No.
Oh.
Who was it? I'm about to look it up. I know who you're talking about. She was out like 5 or 10 years ago.
Young and May did a video.
Oh,
she did a video, and it was a video, and I was like,
everybody like her.
They do? Let me go to him. Let me see what.
Yeah, it was one of the videos that she had just had. I gotta look what.
Young and May kind of look real hood.
Yeah.
She's
real hood.
She's very hood looking. That's not just masculine energy. That's like hood thug energy that she's throwing off. So Vic, you like thugs. She throwing off thug energy.
Yeah. Now she didn't say she was sleeping. She just said she liked her. Anyway, I liked her style.
Well, that surprises me because I would think, I was thinking she was gonna look something like, like a
I know like who you ought to say.
No, I was gonna say, I'm not gonna say who, but I was gonna say a woman who had like a suit on, like a tux, had like a cute haircut.
Oh, Janelle Monáe.
Like a Janelle Monáe. Janelle. That's what I was thinking. I was not expecting to see this hood chick who looked like Snoop.
Oh, well, on that note, honey, I think y'all might want to conclude, honey, because,
Okay, wow. I don't want her to get mad at me because she would fight me if she saw me.
She sure will be.
Take you down.
And I can't do nothing about it, honey.
I wouldn't fight her, though. I'd be like, hey, you win. You got it.
Because I'd be doing the windmill like, get on here.
Okay, so today...
Am I the only fighter in this group?
Yeah, I'll fight, but I might not win, but I'll fight. I'll fight till I'm, tired.
Well, you already lost.
But I might not win.
Okay, so today we learned about boofing. What can we take away from today's show? I learned about boofing.
I definitely learned about boofing, and we came up with a new word, boogina.
Yes, we did. and we came up with a new name for Gary, Bubble Butt. Literally.
Definitely.
He is literally a bubble butt.
You trying to say I blow bubbles out of my butt?
Yes. Yes.
No, but you blew them in there.
For any man who might be watching or listening, Nick, if you cheat on her, she might take you back.
She'll take you back, honey. She'll like, girl, come back.
No,
come back, Leroy. Come back. She'll give you a chance. You'll give him a chance.
It depends on the situation. If we're married, you know. I mean, if we're just dating and if we're boyfriend and girlfriend, bye. But if we're married, it's different when you're married.
That's worse.
That's
honey,
worse.
You're married.
That's worse.
And when you're married, you take those vows too, for better or worse.
I don't give a damn. Okay, evidently he broke them then when he cheated on the man.
That's right. So the vows are only for one person?
Thank you.
You know what? As much as a man might want to cheat, how about I might want to cheat too, but I'm not, because I am going to be faithful to you. So if I'm not cheating, I expect you to at least give me that same respect.
Well, I'm not saying that I would stay or leave. I'm just saying I'm not in that situation.
You don't know.
So I would have to see.
That's why I tell y'all women every time, honey, when your man come home, smell his dick, honey, because if it smell like it's been somewhere else, you got to let him go.
What
Throw
if
him
it
back.
smell like roses? What if it smell real clean?
That mean if you ain't had roses and stuff at your house, bitch, sitting back. Nah. What did they say?
You about to go smell?
Y'all get him in trouble. Every show, y'all get him in trouble.
Yeah, honey. Roses smell like real boo-boo. Didn't they say that in Outcast? Really smell like real.
Yes.
Nah.
But what does that mean now?
I don't understand that.
That mean they've never been that way?
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
all right,
thank you guys.
That's so nice talking with my crew. I love you guys.
I know we love you too, and I love each and every one of you. You all are so beautiful. In the words of Diana Ross. So, and don't forget, y'all, mark your calendars. June the 29th is D-Day. That's my birthday.
Oh, that is. Oh my gosh, we gotta plan something so special.
What is it? Is that on a Monday?
What day is June 29th? Let me look at my
what day is it?
You don't even know. Let me see what we gonna do.
You don't even know what day your birthday on.
I know. I think it's a Monday.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday, but we have an early birthday party.
Okay, we got to figure. Y'all remember June 29th. We got to figure something out for my boo.
You know I don't do nothing, honey. I'm going to come sitting right here, girl, honey, my T-shirt and my pants, honey.
Okay. Louis Vuitton ones. Okay, y'all, make sure you check this show out. New episodes every Wednesday on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast.
And make sure you rate and subscribe.
Wait a minute. Wait a motherfucking minute.
Wait a minute.
Hubby came through.
Babe.
Yeah.
Get over here. Let me see what. I'm just kidding.
Why are you grabbing?
I'm just kidding.
And on that
note, no. Okay, listen. If you're going to rate, if you're not giving us 5 stars, don't rate at all.
That's right.
Somebody gave us 3 stars. I wish I knew their name. Somebody gave us 3 stars. Don't even do it.
No, baby, 5, honey. You see, I counted 5.
You said
5.
It's gotta be 5. 5 stars, or don't give us a rate.
Make sure you get. Yes, 5.
Always 5. Bye, darlings.
Bye,
Bye, darlings.
Listen, have you subscribed to my YouTube channel? Have you? See right here? Click right here and press the bell so you can see my videos as soon as they're uploaded, okay? So that once they upload, you can see all the videos right there. Press that right there. Don't press it, mash it.